Yeah, we're here. What's going on? Ladies, you got to do better with your pussies. Oh. I gotta start off every show that way.
What an open.
There's somebody out there that hate me, and I love you because you haven't realized that this is entertainment.
Right. Upset.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, man.
So what do you suggest we do better with our pussies, sir?
I think you should.
First of all, what are we doing wrong with our pussies?
You're giving it to men who do what you tell them to do. When you should be giving it to men who you do with who you follow. You give it to men who follow what you think, who follow you, instead of giving it to men you follow.
I can't hear that.
Women think a good man is a nigga that does everything they think he should be doing, and that's not. A good man is a nigga that can put clamps and limitations on your imagination and tell you, hey, that's cartoon shit you believe in. You should be believing in us.
Okay, but
not the shit your girlfriend is telling you. Hold on, the boss is calling. Hey, I'm on. Hey, what's going on, boss? We're live on the air. How you doing? I'm talking to the boss of caffeine right now. This is my dog. What's going on? I didn't get her email.
Oh, I thought we were gonna hear. That's what I was like.
Okay.
Yeah, that was gonna be crazy.
Right?
Okay.
Hey, you can see right now, this shit is important during the show. You understand me?
No, they can't. They can't hear you. They can't hear me.
No, they can't hear you. They can't hear you. This is hilarious. He said he just got fired on air. On air.
Damn, they just fired me. The show's over, man. Pull up, unplug all this shit, man. It's over with, man.
Button off. We off air.
Oh, fuck me, fuck you. No, man. No, man, I love caffeine. Okay, I'll do that in a few seconds.
That is hilarious. People like,
okay, all right, bye-bye.
Nah, we on.
Yeah, what was we saying about
you said got to do better with their pussy.
Right, but you're saying that we're only looking for a man that does what we say or that we can lead versus a man that we're willing to be led by. I don't agree with that.
Okay, you said repeat. Let me make sure you repeated what I said again.
Well, I believe that's what you said. You said that women are looking for men to do what they say rather than a man to lead them, is what you said 5 minutes ago.
Right. Okay. Cool. So I got you. So look.
He said, "So I got you."
All right. So I don't know how you guys feel, but you being a woman is enough for me to give you the respect you deserve as a woman, right? But I feel when the shoe's on the other foot. A man just being a man is not enough for a woman. There has to be an extraordinary set of circumstances for you to give him the respect he's due as a man.
Right, he has to prove himself.
And most niggas who are real men aren't going to necessarily submit to the fact that they have to prove to you that they're worthy. You're going to get a man's cooperation in your life if you're in pocket and in alignment with nature and how shit goes. Just respect me as a man, period. Don't respect me if I got a better job than a nigga you used to fuck with, or a better car, or I buy you better dinners. No, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? How it works is you give me the respect I'm due. You give me everything I'm due in the beginning, respect-wise, and then you take it away. But you don't not give it to me at my level. And you give it to me based on the level of another nigga that broke your heart, and now I gotta earn my way.
But I think
I gotta go through.
I think you're generalizing because it's just like in school.
Of course.
Some kids, some teachers, you went to second period, they grade you on 100 to 0 ratio. In other words, you start out with 100, and if you fuck up, you come on down to that D.
I like that.
Or you have some teachers that start you off on the 0, and you have to earn your way up to the 100. Okay. But those are two different people. You can't rationalize. You can't say all women do it this way. We all make that choice of how we want to start.
I'm not speaking of absolutes. I'm saying that for the most part, I'm not saying every woman, but I'm saying for the most part. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying for the most part. And when I say most, if it's 10, I would say 6 out of 10 women have this idea.
May I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And a child, even when they're given the picture of an elephant, you tell them that's what an elephant is, right? But at the same time, if a child have never seen a picture of an elephant, If I go to the museum or if I go to the zoo or something like that and I see one and I feel the presence of that elephant, I would know that even though I may not know the name of it, I know that I'm in the presence of something that is greater than me.
Okay, so here's
So guys, a lot of men, even though they're males, they're not men.
see, that's error in perception. Regardless of how you feel, if a nigga has a dick, he is a male. He's a man. He's
But I
a
agree with
man.
that. I can
He's a
agree with
man.
that.
You can't unman a nigga because
but
you
are
don't
you-
feel the
Right.
googly.
Are you saying that
but-
there's not different types of men?
No, there's
yes,
only
all
one
y'all
type of
got
man.
dicks and y'all men. Yes, I agree.
Even if he's gay or straight, they still the same type of man.
But so your character does not come into play because you got a dick?
Here's
no.
the thing. No, here's the thing. though. This is what I'm saying. Though, like when character is something completely different. You know what I'm saying? But how can you find out the caliber of a man if you basing your respect levels for him on those that have come before him? Like what I'm saying is like if somebody is under respecting you, we texted back and forth and you had issues, whatever about something, what I did, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is I did, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but you felt like, hey, this motherfucker ain't giving me the respect I'm due. That's a fucked up feeling to have when you know you a certain caliber motherfucker and you getting the treatment that's not worthy of who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's an error in perception to have people start off in the negative and then have to work their way up to the respect level they deserve in your eyes. If you start off here, you're giving somebody the best that you got, like Anita Baker says, and then you take this shit away as they fuck up. I feel like that's a better strategy to get more for your pussy than start niggas off in the gutter.
And do you think if the dude that starts in the gutter and works his way up, is he still going to respect her once he finally gets there, or is he going to dog her out?
I think he's gonna dog her out.
Agreed.
But
I feel the same way.
usually when we give y'all the respect in the beginning, we get dogged out. So either way, it's somebody gonna lose in that.
You're never gonna get dogged out giving respect.
No, you ever give your all in a situation nigga, in the beginning and be that bitch for somebody and what they say girlfriend material and wife material up in the front before you know, like, cause I'm giving it to you, but I don't know if you even deserve it yet, or if you know how to reciprocate it, or if you even know how to love me back.
You can give respect without giving pussy. You can give respect to a man
Absolutely.
without him being your boyfriend.
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is how men are programmed, we like dogs. The best way to train a dog is through love.
But I think that's a
dog,
cop-out.
a lot of people who have misconceptions about training dogs think you got to slap it and what the fuck you doing wrong, Fido, and lock him in the backyard. No, the best trained dogs, they train dogs through love and food. You do something right, I tell you good job, and I feed you.
Right.
That's how a woman should train a man. You feel what I'm saying? But that's not how we're programmed. Something innately in all women, it ain't black women, we'll say Americanized women, feel like we owe them something because they got a pussy.
No, but every man is not a trainer.
No, I'm saying every woman could be a trainer if you use love and food. I'm telling you, look at dog training videos, Roz.
But why do you feel like, I think that's a cop out that you guys use the comparison of a dog because it's convenient, because dogs do what they do, so y'all put y'all in a position to be compared to a dog. Why is that the logic that y'all have, that y'all must be dogs and must behave in dog behavior? Like, why you just can't, like,
Be human.
okay, yeah, feed a nigga, of course they'll come
I'm
back.
talking about the training.
Okay, but you gotta be trained. But if you gotta be trained in that same voice, you're gonna tell me to give you your respect. Why, but I ain't trained you yet. So why am I give you the same respect of a nigga that's trained?
You ever see a stray dog?
Because you got a dick. I forgot.
But what I'm saying is, okay, look, a stray dog and a dog you raised with love, right? Okay. You ever try to give commands to a stray dog? Sit, roll.
Right. That
motherfucker gonna look at you like, bitch, fuck you.
right.
But if
thing
a man's
about it
supposed to
is-
be the leader, if
ahead.
a man is the leader, then why is it that if I'm training you, a dog don't train the trainer trains the dog?
But the connection is the respect.
Okay.
A dog is trained better with love. Love is the ultimate form of respect. Obviously, you're not gonna love a motherfucker that you don't know that well. But what I'm saying is the dogs that respond best to training are the dogs that are shown love. Good job. You're doing a great job. I appreciate you opening my door. And then they give them food.
Okay.
And the reason that I'm saying that, because at our core, we're animals. And if something makes us feel unsafe, we're not going to respond correctly to it. So if I feel like I'm in competition, like for your love or the respect levels ain't high enough, I'm not going to be receptive to your needs. It's never going to happen. So when I compare us to dogs, I don't mean that we get to go out there and fuck whatever we want and piss on hydrants.
Yeah, because she went right for that. I hear you though.
No, but I was saying. Well, go ahead, Craig. I'm sorry.
Dogs speak zero English,
Right.
but they respond to it.
Right.
So which means that the words of affirmation and feeding the dogs, that resonates on a level beyond words. Mm-hmm. If you tell a dog you love the dog doesn't understand I love you. It understands good job, food.
But the thing about it is, like, you know, when you have a pet, you call them your babies and you raise them because, you know, like they're young or whatever. I'm not going to raise a man to be a man. You raise your parents are supposed to do that, whatever. I can teach you how to love me, but that's for you to, like, learn and figure out, ask questions. You know, that's for you to do. I'm not your parent. I'm not your trainer. I'm not none of that.
So you're not supposed to teach me how to love you?
I can teach you how to love me, but as far as being a man and doing what's supposed, you
what
know,
if all
women,
I ever fuck with was strippers, and I'm gonna love you like a stripper every
That's
time I
your
see
problem.
you? I throw some money on you. Here you go.
Right. Well, we wouldn't be together because I'm not about to.
Because I have to learn how to love you. You got to teach me you. Yeah. You
Right.
have. I know women think that niggas is just supposed to know, but look. You got to customize your love. You just can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't wait on good dick and think that that's love because I can make you come every time I bash your back end and destroy your hips. You got to show me how to. You got to show me how to love you.
Oh my God, that's not
Now wait.
my dream. That's my dream.
Now let's put it to you this way. So if it's good dick, but he don't really treat you well, compared to very good treating you well, but he ain't got really no dick, you gonna take that?
For 90 days or less. 90 days or less.
Two things.
See?
He said, you know they hate effort talking about women, and then somebody else said dogs respond to tone. You could say fuck you to a dog, but if you say it in the right tone,
It's your term of endearment.
I mean, it's all about how mature you are. It's really communication.
Well, I mean, I'll keep it real. We women in general, we suck at tone.
right.
Suck at it, and I know I'm guilty of it, right? And we do, like, how you say things to men. You know, I know this is biased, ladies, but you can say some shit to a man, but if you say it in an endearing way, he might do what the fuck you said.
Definitely.
But if you walk up and demand some shit and take yourself out of the lane of a dainty woman, that might be a no when it could have been a yes. So it is the respect level and how you speak to somebody, not necessarily what you're saying to get the response that we want to get. But I don't believe that a man, we all got to be trained. The woman too. Yeah. I might have some fuck boys before you, and you a real man coming in, and I gotta learn how, he demands his respect.
Right.
He don't play that. He's worthy of being followed. This nigga was a fuck boy.
But what I'm saying,
so we all have to go through that dating.
No, I agree with you. I just think the way we date is trash.
Agreed.
It's really real.
Wait, you didn't answer his question though. That's why I'm still waiting on. And then you back to the laughing.
Right.
That's how she got out the first time.
That's why I wasn't even tripping. You got the answer already.
But real quick,
She was
it's
torn.
really about,
Exactly.
it's really about self-worth. Like, you don't have to teach somebody how to, be a
In other
man,
words,
so.
she gonna go back and forth.
You said it's self-worth. You don't have to teach nobody how to be a man.
Yeah, like you shouldn't have to, you should know certain things. Like, I'm not going to tell you
Like what
what you're doing is.
When is your birthday?
Not Aries. I'm Aries.
What month is that?
Fiery.
April 14th.
Yeah, April.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I used to.
But what do you feel some things man should already know?
Not to cheat. That's simple. People like, oh, well, I'm a man. Okay. Do that.
Yeah, but that's basic shit.
But that's
right,
that's actually not.
Lying.
That's taught to most men. Like, you will literally have a boy and a girl. You look at the little boy and get out there and sow your royal oats. Like, don't settle down too young. Get to know. But then you'll look at the girl. That's when you tell the girls, hey, listen, don't be out here being fast, giving it up. You meet you a good one. You settle down with him.
Right.
That's what we're told as little kids.
Right.
So how is that and then you grow older? Like, how is that not supposed to be? How are we wrong then for quote unquote cheating? If even women tell us this too.
Like, it's like, why wouldn't you be wrong? Like, would you want me entertaining a whole bunch of dudes? Like,
You told us to do this though.
who? Your
Women
mama?
and men, as little dudes, we are told that. So you've never heard families talk to sons and tell them to not settle down too young?
I've heard.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, you
Where
have heard that.
options,
So then I'm saying, so when do we supposed to stop that then?
When
At
you
what
are-
age?
when
It's
you find the right one.
yeah.
Like,
It's not a
evidently.
certain age. It's like whatever like you feel is necessary.
But I would like for you to answer my question.
Okay, next question again.
What was the question?
My question was, would you take a dude with good dick, but he treats you bad? Or a dude that treats you good with a little dick? She couldn't
Good.
answer.
Good with a little.
Good with a little dick, unfortunately. Like, I'm not happy answering it that way either. Like, you see his face? I'm not thrilled about it.
But dick size don't matter to y'all. Why y'all
It
acting?
does.
I don't think he meant size. I think he meant like the I don't know. What you saying?
if
Little
sex
dick or
is
saying
just
no?
bad. Like,
trash?
if
I
sex
said
is
little
bad, because
dick.
you don't
Oh,
have to
okay.
have a big one for good sex. But
Exactly.
you
Right.
don't. But like, if the sex is trash, but you're the best man in the world, like, we gonna have to we gonna have to subscribe to some new porn channels and get it popping. But I'm not letting you leave. But if your dick is great and you ain't shit, I can walk away from you.
Oh,
So
okay.
if that answers your question.
But you gonna come back?
No. I'm gonna get revenge dick from your homie.
I'm gonna get revenge. Dick.
Moving right on.
That's hilarious.
I've had that happen. I've had a chick I used to fuck with, fuck a homie. A couple years later, we talked.
Oh,
about
You
that.
was mad?
It's a couple years later.
No, I wasn't mad. He called and told me. He lied about some details about it.
Oh,
So
He was
didn't
trying
tell
to
you she
move the
swallowed
bitch
it.
in. He acted like, oh man, we met first. We didn't fuck, and then a couple months later, we only fucked a couple times.
a couple times. So that mean like
He
10.
not knowing I talked to her,
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
and she was like, yeah, this nigga. He was supposed to move me
But
back.
she was that open about it?
I mean, yeah, because
Keep it
we had
real.
been broke. It's been 3 years since we smashed, so it's
Yeah.
not like it was no.
Oh, okay.
You know, I still love all my ex bitches and shit,
Yeah.
like as people. I don't want nobody to die.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't
Well, I
trip.
got one.
I wouldn't trip off that. Like if a girl was knocking down one of my homeboys.
nah.
It
But
depends.
if a nigga called and like what you ever have a homie lie to you and he didn't have to and he didn't know you
Yes.
knew that's the
That's
part
unnecessary.
because it's like now you think that
you got over on me.
and you did you know what I'm
But
saying?
you know, and especially if you know me, like nigga, you know
No,
all you guys
but
be like, oh, we
if
done.
it ain't
Cool.
somebody I hung with, I don't give a fuck. But if I've hung with you
Oh yeah.
and chilled with you like
hung
on some
with this
real
nigga.
shit,
Yeah.
or I'm a little heated at you, in a sense, to the point where I'm gonna bring it up to you.
Was it somebody you just smashing, or was it your lady?
If it was my lady, of course.
This chick was my lady by default because she got pregnant.
By default.
Well, let me ask you this. So say that I just meet you, right? And we start dating, everything is cool. I find out after we're dating, somebody that I used to fuck with is a friend of yours. Do I keep it real and tell you before this man tells you? Do I just don't say nothing, wait and see what happens? Like, how do you handle that situation?
gotta say
Like,
you
something.
gotta tell me.
what I usually do, because I'm more honest than most bitches,
let
I
that
tell her
nigga
myself.
tell me.
Yeah.
Because that's my point. I don't if I'm fucking with you the way I say I'm fucking with you, I don't never want nobody to walk up on the streets and be able to tell you nothing about your
There we
bitch
go.
that you don't know.
If you tell me first, it's
And,
better.
and
Yeah.
and so I've taken that fade before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga might not fuck with me because I'm about to tell him, like,
it ain't
nigga,
on
his
you.
homeboy nigga
It-
2 years ago.
You
suspect.
solid for that, but it ain't really on you. It's on the nigga once he figures it out too to tell his boy. Because you know.
But he would have never, because he's not a solid
In my
dude.
situation, the nigga was solid. You know what I'm saying? He just did some unsolid shit.
So he wasn't really solid then.
Well, he was solid, meaning like he wasn't in the wrong for smashing her at all.
Yeah.
Because the way that it was put to me is he just met her somewhere and hollered at her, and then kind of along the way he figured it out.
Well, put it to you this way: has a nigga been to your house?
This is a homie. This is somebody that would have been here.
Oh no, that's foul.
Yeah. So, but look, I'm not even tripping. The unsolid part was why would you tell me first you didn't smash, then you only smashed a couple times.
The couple
And then
times
when
was trying to ease it
He's
then.
scared of you,
And-
Craig.
and-
That's
when he
why.
didn't
No, he ain't
Smash, that was
scared of me.
already
This,
2 or 3.
this a real nigga. He ain't
Nah.
scared.
But that's intimidated to tell. If you can't tell someone the truth, First of all, there's something wrong with the respect in your friendship, and he's a little bit fearful of you.
No,
And not like he don't have to be fearful of you.
Like,
you
can
be scared to
but
be.
like scared of your response.
You could be
is what I'm
scared to
saying.
lose as a
our
friend.
friendship is still good. You know
But
what I'm saying?
do you think that's more because of you or?
Well, no, because sometimes you understand somebody's heart. Some people are.
That's what I'm saying.
flawed.
So that's more because of you then. All right, Brandon.
Or does,
He said,
does-
Brandon, Brandon couldn't smash none of my bitches.
Craig, does it matter the
That's
level of love
hilarious.
you had for the female?
Yeah.
It does. But at the end of the day, it's still her pussy.
Okay.
No.
And
yeah,
I
of
really
course.
believe that. Look, nigga, you don't own your wife's pussy. You don't own your wife's pussy. We don't own bitches. So she really has the right to do what she wants with her vagina. Now, she understands after she fucks my homie, even though we would have never fucked around again, that there's no possibility of that. But what my homie did without realizing was allowed himself to be used as a tool for revenge in a way.
Yes.
And he's okay with that. You know what I'm saying? On the other hand, I know me. If you my nigga, I don't want to fuck none of your ex bitches.
Right.
Once I
Right.
find
It's
out,
just weird.
I'm on to the next. So what that lets me know is it's a possibility that the homie is one of those niggas that secretly compete. So there's something that may have happened along the way where he was mad about something I did, or some niggas actually get a sense of superiority and feel more superior to you if they do shit like that. I smashed Deshaun's
one of
bitch.
Craig's bitches.
Right,
Yeah,
right. So
yeah.
I don't know that part, but I'm saying all these things are possibilities. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I have to weigh everything. I gotta weigh everything. And I can't do what he did, because if I met one of his bitches, his ex-wife or a woman that he loved, and I found that out, I'm not smashing her, because I'm gonna always do what I would do.
So no retaliation.
No,
pussy.
no, because to me,
Damn.
that type of behavior, that's weak nigga shit for me to do something because another man did it. You feel
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
I'm gonna always do what Craig would do in
That's
every
being
situation.
messy. It's being
It's
messy.
just
Like,
weird
maybe-
to me. Like if we supposed to be partners, how? Yeah, nah. That's,
But most niggas that
That's
say they your partners, they really not. Though.
oh, I know. I had in like at a comedy club. What's up, fam? Woo, shaking, dapping me up, talking, and then literally when I'm on stage, he trying to talk to my chick, and it's
Right,
not. That's
right.
not what bothered me. I don't care. Fine, you flirt. Bring the best you, and if she chooses you, you win.
Whatever, right.
But I'm on stage. You over there throwing me under the bus.
Talk
Make
about
it, but he
you the
lying.
second one or the third
He was
one.
like, "Oh, you know, Deshaun, but none of it was true." And then he was so far fetched that she knew my character. Like, nah, that's not. That's
How
not.
he
what-
get
yeah,
in.
that's the only thing that saved me. If she didn't,
No,
but I was even like, we supposed to be friends, but you gonna do that? Like, I'm not mad you got at my chick.
Right.
That's not what bothered me. Don't throw me under the bus to win though. If you gonna bring the best you and you won, hey brother,
Don't throw
congratulations.
salt on me in order for you to come up.
Yeah, that was weak to me. So I looked at him different. To this day, I'll be like,
But is there a
I
time
would call
limit?
him a
Is there a
bitch-ass
time
nigga.
limit? Like you said, that was 2 or 3 years after you and old girl had separated, broken up, whatever, right? Is there a time limit that is cool? You know
Not
what I'm
with your
saying?
homie.
So it's
What-
never a time.
Not with
Like
your
say
homie.
say me and Craig messed around in 2002.
Not your homie.
10 years later,
I'm
me
not
and
doing
Deshaun
Nah,
do something.
that's
Now
foul.
now we all know each other. Y'all
Keep
know
it
each other.
between y'all. Keep it between
But we in
y'all.
a full blown relationship.
But
I
look,
love him.
I'm gonna be honest.
So
man.
we had Thanksgiving dinner
Niggas-
and we outside having drinks, talking. Craig
Y'all
like,
at my birthday party.
I'm like, yo, man, my new bro, she whooped the whoop. He like, yeah, I know.
and this,
Like,
I
I'm
love
gonna be
the
like,
way she hit that split. What?
and then he gonna be like, yeah,
Y'all
nigga, who thinks
scammers.
shoulder? Never mind, I don't want to talk about this no
Y'all
more.
scared.
she said she smashed Craig as a minor. What the fuck you talking about? In this business, we deal with a lot of niggas who are narcissists and have like superiority complex, where they they come from where they come from, and they the best and the brightest from where they come from.
Yeah.
And they come to LA and they realize, oh, it's a bunch of
You can be who you want to be too.
Right.
Who you always thought you was, because don't nobody gonna pull your resume. You come from another state.
And you could have been a straight up loser.
Yeah, most likely you was if you lying about who you was.
Right,
And then
right.
we don't have no facts to check it.
if
All
you
right.
chasing bitches I used to fuck, you're not on my level.
That's weird anyway.
No matter how much you tell yourself you on my level, you're not.
No.
Just think about this. If I used to fuck with a bitch 10 years ago and now you chasing her, whatever progress I made that we could have made together, you missed out on that.
But the bitch that you fucked with 10 years ago may not be the same bitch.
Yeah, she might be a whole new bitch, way better than the bitch you was dating.
Well, I mean, I don't see no evidence of that.
He said, I don't see no evidence.
Oh shit.
Hey, when I was fucking the bitch, I didn't have my own little studio. Now I got my own studio.
That's true.
So you're measuring your success since you stopped fucking with her, not her success since she stopped fucking with you.
It's not her success or his success. Maybe it's her success from a revenge standpoint. I can get back at this nigga, but from his standpoint, you've proven yourself to be untrustworthy. That's not the only time that nigga has proven himself to be untrustworthy. Okay. I don't hold it against it. Look, any of these niggas I meet in entertainment, it's all love. It ain't no you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is you're losing out on something. Mm-hmm. You're losing out on a friendship. You basically sacrificed a friendship for an unworthy bitch.
And what you know, it'd be funny to me. So let's just say, because you got some women have said
if
this.
she was worthy, why wouldn't I be with her?
But they said this, right?
No.
But wait. Let me ask you this though, because you guys have said this before. So you'll get like revenge dick, right, with his friend. What if you do that? They end up fighting, and then the original one knocks out the revenge dick.
What you said again?
Or would you still keep talking to the revenge dick dude?
If she was with you, but then she got with another nigga for the revenge, but the revenge dick was weaker. No, they fought.
They fought because they just met.
Revenge dick.
And then the revenge ones gets knocked out. Do you still keep smashing the revenge dick?
No, they're not gonna smash the one that they think is lesser. They're not. Not.
Yeah, let's ask y'all.
Would you?
If you was messing with a nigga
and the revenge is good,
and the revenge thing happened, but then I beat up the revenge, you still fucking with that nigga?
Was I there?
Like,
does it matter?
Does that matter?
Well, I'm gonna jump in.
She said,
"No, okay." So
any nigga that get beat up in my presence, bro, I'm taking you down a notch. Like you a man, bro.
First of all, nigga,
so you're not fucking.
I'm shooting niggas these days. Nigga, come trying to look. I'm 40, nigga. So I only fight niggas I respect, and I got a lot of little homies. So if a nigga want to fight me, we can, and I respect you, we can lock these doors in here. We can fight right here and get it over with. But this for me, a nigga fucking a bitch I used to fuck with, I'd never fight over a broad unless it's my daughter or my wife. You know what I'm saying?
But there's niggas that will though. That's why I was asking the question.
If you were solid with this woman for a period of time, and a close homie, smashed, you wouldn't have a problem with that nigga?
Here's the thing. In this situation, I don't have a problem with either one.
Right, no, I get that.
Only thing I have a problem with is why call me, put me in the mix, and lie to me.
Yeah.
This lets me know that you feel like you can string me along. It also connects other things that you lie about. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So don't take my kindness for weakness and think because you're benefiting from me in some way that you're running the show or you're manipulating me or I believe what you say. As a man, I really don't give a fuck if you lie until it affects me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Just leave me out of it. Don't call me and tell me you fucking
half of the story.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that call was to see how you.
Check your
I knew about it.
First of all, who even says I smashed a little bit?
He said I smashed 2 or 3 times.
That's a lie.
Look.
Why? Why even bring that in there?
That's 2 niggas. That's 2 motherfuckers that I know who I believe. This is what I believe it really is. He hollered at the bitch. Huh?
How did the conversation come up?
It just organically. He probably was feeling guilty and just hit me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly why.
He hit you directly for that.
Yeah, he hit me. He did some about 70% solid shit. I love and respect the nigga. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this. When you call and put me in the mix of something that don't have shit to do with me, you know what I'm saying? I have to look at the chess move like, what is the purpose of it?
Why?
You want to stay in my good graces to benefit from some of my resources, which this particular nigga has benefited from a lot of different resources from me.
Right.
Being around me, tapping some of my resources on the shoulder, taking advantage of things that other niggas haven't been able to take advantage of.
Right.
So I believe it's just not to lose that. It's not necessarily.
Do you think it's just because he figured that she was gonna tell you, so he wanted to tell you?
But she had already told me before he did.
He didn't know that, so maybe he's thinking, damn, she gonna tell him. I might as well say it.
Not, if he knew
Don't worry about it.
No, I think it's more I don't want to lose what he offers.
Right.
Because
of the friendship.
if the friendship and all that came up, that would have been addressed the day me and this chick started talking. Or
Right.
if I even especially if I know you smashed and you my friend, like you've been to my house, you ate my food. Nah, why are you even calling me?
Right.
To the chick. But let's just say for whatever reason we just like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. I'm marrying her. I need to hit as a partner. I wouldn't did it. But if I had did that, I would be like, hey man, just because you're gonna be in the wedding type stuff, that's still weird. Even saying it to me is weird. I think it's because he didn't want to lose whatever benefits come from your life.
Just resources. That's all.
So yeah, because
that's all it is.
Because he don't love this broad.
Nah, not at all. I
mean,
think
if you're
it's
trying to move her in.
That don't mean nothing. Some people,
But here's the thing.
Some people will move abroad. I know niggas that will move in or move abroad in very quickly just to have stability.
just get that rent paid. I mean, but that's what
Half on bill.
he didn't tell me to move in part. She told me to move in part.
Oh, they moved in together?
No.
too?
She said that he was.
Who is this girl to you? Like is she?
She's just a chick I was smashing
How
that
long
got
did you
pregnant.
date?
But they haven't dated in years.
Yeah, it's been
in 3
So
years.
have you
6,
ever
7
dated
months.
though?
Oh, y'all dated 6, 7 months. Okay.
Yeah, she got pregnant. Look, when I was fucking with her,
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
shit. I knew her 8 weeks. She was 6 weeks pregnant.
Oh my God. Niggas just be raw in these streets, boy.
That nigga
He didn't even know her last name in this hoe.
You was a fool for that.
No, I'm not tripping. I'm trying to come up with a bit over it because at the end of the day in life, man, this nigga's a good nigga. He not a bad nigga. We all got flaws. I done some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not even really tripping on that. It's just weird.
How shit comes back to you.
It's just weird. It's just weird how life is. You just never know. You know what I'm saying?
Now, 2 cats I know, I back in high school and after high school, I fucked them.
We've smashed the common bits who I didn't know he knew and he probably didn't know.
I still don't know.
Ah.
But that's just the way the cookie crumble. But I love and respect. This big bro to me. This nigga showed love to me when I first started doing comedy. Now, if I would have known,
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
But it was just the fact that it was a chick that just be around.
I don't know. Like I just finding out right now.
Thinking about it right now.
Something. There's one I was thinking.
But what if you didn't know that he had smashed and you like her, y'all been together 3-5 months, and then y'all
She said
come
3-5
together.
months. I can let her go.
Yeah, 3-5 months or whatever, like a little period, whatever y'all think is significant for a relationship, whatever. And then later on, you find out, like, in conversation, like, oh, you know, my homeboy, we used to date, and
Yeah, that would mean nothing to me. Like if,
But she didn't know though.
say I met her and she was like, I used to be with Deshaun. That was my guy. Like we were together. Like there's a chick he used to date years ago. I first seen her. I thought she was super bad years ago. right. And this was his. But this is. No, it's not her though. I never. Not her.
No.
Yeah. But when I
I
met
like
her,
the confirmation.
when I met her, I was like, I gotta get her or whatever.
Oh shit.
And then I realized
he was
and never tried. Not even a little bit. I've been alone with her, not even insinuated. It's all been
respect for
But that's because I got. But I'm different. Every nigga's not gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga's not gonna do that.
Right.
Some niggas are just scoundrels.
I love that.
That's
word.
real.
Some niggas are just scoundrels, and they're not wrong for that.
Yeah.
That's just
who they
my
are.
principle.
Yeah.
You ain't got to.
How would you feel though if it was like you said, one of those scenarios where you meet a chick, you don't know one of the homies you used to talk to or date, smash, whatever, but you've already like caught feelings for her.
That's
Then what?
Yeah, that's my
tough.
question.
Ooh,
Like, but
that's
no
hard.
one
that
knew.
may be what
No
happened in
one
my
knew.
situation, and that's why he hit me because he probably realized that it was going to eventually come out.
But I think that makes it a different situation then.
If
Like
you-
if he knew that this was a girl that you were dealing with and dating and blah blah blah, and he still went for it, that's one thing.
Yeah,
but I think it's totally different
you
if he
don't
did
know?
not. He met her on a totally different accord, and they,
Did he
started
know?
their shit.
Did he know that you used to mess with her?
But what, this scenario was saying different though.
He had no. He went. According to what I know, he had no idea. He just, hey man, this my nigga. He a good nigga, man.
But that's what I'm
Brought it
saying.
up.
So
That's crazy.
So if he see a nice looking girl the same way we are, and when you single, he gonna talk to her. And this is a very nice looking girl. She's very beautiful. So I would expect any of you niggas to holler at her if you seen her. You know what I'm saying?
But if you find out, you know what I'm saying, and you still step to her afterwards.
But how would you feel if you already dating, you already have feelings for it, and then you find out?
Now, once I listen, if it's somebody I really fuck with,
Yeah.
Once I find out that you used to fuck with them, I'm,
You cutting it off?
I'm out.
not. I mean, we could be cool,
And
but
do
I'm
you
not.
tell?
I'm not gonna cross no line, especially if I don't know the depth of y'all relationship.
Right.
Because okay.
And I think that's his two mistakes: lying and saying you only smash.
Right.
I didn't smash. I smashed a couple times.
Yeah.
And then and I don't know if he cared about her on that level, but if you really if you love a broad that I used to smash, and you find out later and you really have feelings for her, I'm gonna respect your feelings. If you come to me like, man, I've been fucking with her for 6 months. I just found out y'all used to fuck around, bro, and I love this woman, bro. I care about her. Nigga,
that doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
that don't bother me at all. I'm gonna be at the wedding.
Especially if I was
Yeah,
it was just we never really had nothing either.
I don't know about
I'm
that
good.
though.
Right.
I don't know about that. I don't want to make nobody feel uncomfortable. On
I'll be at the wedding with my new bitch.
That's better than her.
Listen, I'll be the
gotta be.
godfather. Like,
Gotta be.
You
doesn't
can't
bother
be
me.
uglier, Kraig. You gotta come with a hot one after that one.
He said you got to come with a hot one.
First of all,
But
that's one of my
men
favorite
just-
scenes in that
just
movie
can't
in
take
Home
it.
Alone
Despite
2.
what y'all saying, y'all can't take that. Like,
What?
like if it's a bitch y'all like that ended up with one of y'all homies, like y'all is not cool with that. Never.
No, I mean, what you mean? Why not?
No, that's what I'm saying. If it's a homie, you talk about if I really, really cared for her and loved her.
Both of
at
y'all
one
like
time.
the bitch. You used to like the bitch, and now he in love with the bitch.
But this
so
ain't-
like it's feelings everywhere.
This ain't the first time that this has happened to me. This has happened to every nigga multiple times. It's only so many bad bitches. You understand what I'm saying? There's only so many. I know that there's, I don't know what the odds are, but if it's 10 bitches, it's 3 bad ones, and every nigga is going to shoot at those 3 bitches. And so the odds are that a nigga I fuck with, because I fuck with niggas on a friendship level that are a certain type of man, if they see a woman that they want, they going to try to get her. So I can't be mad at that. I'm not mad at either one of them. I'm just mad that, sometimes
The
niggas.
fuckery in between.
Yeah, it's unnecessary, nigga. It ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
But some niggas don't know how to move around with other niggas, especially when it come to females.
The thing is this: niggas be competitive on the low, and they don't let you know they competing with you on the low, right? And what happens is sometimes niggas lose these competitions, these secret competitions that they have with you, and you don't even know that they feel like they lost to you in something. It could be something as general as we bagging in front of everybody, and I get the best of you that day. And they gonna hold on to that, or
that's I don't like that.
Something real,
Let it go.
but there's variations of that certain personality type niggas have where they hold on to shit and they don't let you know that they still holding on to the fact that they didn't like the way you talked to them a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And the first opportunity that they get,
They're gonna do something.
they gonna do something. So instead of most niggas being man enough to admit, I fucked her because I didn't like how you told me the shit.
Blah, blah, blah.
They just gonna act like, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they sticking one to you.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I'm
I
saying?
get down where I'm mad at. Like, I don't know about y'all. Like, I don't wait 10 years to say, remember that one
men
day.
don't-
Yeah,
Man,
I'd rather you
know
tell
what
me
I'm saying?
right here, right
No,
now.
today, if it's something that I don't like or it's a miscommunication, like I'm never gonna walk away from you and go tell 75 other people when you was right here in my face and we could have resolved it, fixed it, or whatever was gonna go down. So I don't like that concept at all. Period in life.
People do.
Like, say it
I'd rather
now.
right now though. I'd rather
Don't
right
wrong
now.
me tomorrow,
ain't nobody
and I
gonna-
don't even know you mad.
But ain't no, and a nigga competing with you ain't gonna.
But
give
you know
that.
what though? A lot of dudes too, especially in entertainment, won't do that because one, they don't want to feel. They don't want confrontation. Not saying that I want confrontation or that's not what I'm asking for, but they like to move in a sneaky way.
Right.
So that they can show face though too.
Right, and that's it. But what they do is they disguise it as you. They'll
Yes.
be sneaky and say you're hating.
Yep. And
No,
then,
no, nigga, I'm not hating, nigga. I'm not hating, nigga. If I allow you in my space and I'm vulnerable with you and you tiptoeing around me in a space I allowed you in, that's disrespectful.
thoroughly.
And the shit, now I know once I realize that, because I'm going to still use you for whatever I need you for. I'm just only going to give you access to shit that ain't really don't mean nothing to me. So you're never beating me because you never have real gold in your hand. You grabbing fool's gold.
Yeah.
The leprechaun pot will never be around you.
Right.
Yeah.
But you understand what I'm saying? And that's what them type of niggas got to understand. You can't replace certain types of niggas when you get around people that are willing to sow into your life and help you out in exchange for whatever it is they feel is valuable. Which if you're helping, if somebody is helping you out and you're helping them out, that's not something that's common.
Right.
You're not gonna get that everywhere. So a lot of niggas are replacing valuable people who fuck with them for motherfuckers that ain't got shit to offer. They just allowing you to run whatever your play is, and that's cool. But once you fuck a certain type of friendship off, you can never get that back.
Facts.
Yep.
You can never get that back. Maybe if you start doing cocaine, start smoking crack, start shooting heroin, you know what I mean?
That's hilarious.
All right, man, we're gonna go to the next topic.
Yeah, after cocaine and shooting up, yeah.
After cocaine. In other news.
In other news.
So there was a kid. You remember the kid? His name was I don't even know how to say this name.
That shit got a lot of vowels in it.
Donorus Collin. He was in 2012. He went viral on Vine for a Popeyes situation.
Oh yeah, and he now got a deal.
He got an NIL deal for his likeness.
Popeyes.
But he requested that though. So
Did he?
That's dope.
Well, from what he said, no, the people on the internet realized who he was because he plays Division II football, and some people seen his face I guess on the internet somehow.
Because he won and he was holding up the trophy and everything like that.
Okay, that's how it went. And so the fans were like, "Hey," they started to at Popeyes like, "Y'all need to give him a deal. This kid right here."
Yeah. Went viral for that.
Which I think is a really cool situation. But when I look into it, I don't know if I like this situation. I like him getting money, right?
Yeah.
All right, and I like Popeyes paying a black man. More power to Popeyes. But this nigga is 18, 19. He's 6'1", 330. I don't know if a Popeyes deal is healthy for him.
Oh my God.
You know what? What is it saying though? What is it saying?
What is it saying?
It's saying eat this Popeyes and you too can go to Division II football.
This is attempted murder.
Wow.
You too can get out here and ball.
Y'all cold
You just
blooded.
need an extra biscuit. Nigga, don't forget the honey.
cold.
This is attempted murder, bro. America's.
Nah, it ain't.
Well, what you mean? How is a piece of fried, greasy ass chicken good for an 18-year-old kid that's 6'1", 330?
Because Nate Newton had a burger in Texas that had onion rings, eggs, all kinds of ham bullshit on it. He was, the sponsor for it. He made money off of it. It wasn't like he was eating the shit every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the money from Popeyes, that's huge because that meme went viral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Popeye probably got a lot of, business behind it. And I feel like, why not pay the kid? Give him a deal. He don't necessarily have to have Popeyes every day, but
Hopefully he's not.
you know what I mean? But
But he should definitely get the money though.
Well, what if
He
they
should definitely
use
get the
him?
bread.
What if they use him to start up a healthy menu and
They're not
that
going to do that.
way?
Yeah,
a healthy menu.
That's what happened in the Subway.
Yeah.
Which
I
tofu
mean, they gave
chicken.
that guy. They gave that guy.
Somebody said that's not what it. And I know it's a likeness, bro, but Popeyes is still a brand
And they
of fried
paying it.
chicken, and putting his face on it. They're trying to appeal to other people that look like him because his demographic is other motherfuckers that are 6'1", 330.
Yep.
So what do you mean I'm reaching, nigga? This is a legitimate thing, and I haven't even gotten to my argument. My argument is, it's weird how people don't mind you watching them die if you pay for it.
Oh shit!
You feel what I'm saying? If this nigga is all in on the Popeyes thing, giving people fast food is attempted murder. It's been proven that this shit ain't good for us.
True that.
Did you see that? There's a restaurant in Vegas called Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah.
And the slogan is over 350 pounds eats free.
Yeah.
I commented and I was like, well, if you're over 350, you probably shouldn't be eating for free, like eating freely anyways.
Right.
People was coming for me. You attacking. I'm not attacking anybody, but if you're
Over that
already
way.
over 350,
You shouldn't be eating that shit.
you need to be careful. You need to be more mindful of what you're eating, what are you putting in your body. Don't tell me I get it. There's thyroids, there's issues, but you didn't get to 350 over 350 from just a thyroid.
Right.
Like you're making a lot of bad decisions.
Now look,
So what should they have done? And so we want this young black man to get some money, right?
Right.
So should he have taken that money and did a counter Popeyes movement?
No.
So how do you get money
Free months,
from a
free,
company and say, you know what? Thanks for that $3 million. Now, what we're not going to do is support where that $3 million came from
No.
because it is doing this, this, and this to our community. Like, what should he
You
have done?
still should be able to eat fried chicken because you'll eat it any other time cooking it at your house or something like that.
If you could be bought, you could be bought.
But I also believe that you ain't got to eat it all the time.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And just keep it pushing.
Do y'all
His
remember
personal
when
decision.
Popeyes gave Destiny's Child, because of some lyric in the song, lifetime free Popeyes?
There
And
we
no
go.
one says anything.
No, I didn't know that.
Hey, that's crazy.
That was years ago.
Shit, I'd have
But
loved
that's
that.
low key an insult to me.
Why is that?
Why?
I don't know. It's like, you know, like
Popeye's not good?
it's kind of what Kraig is saying. Like, I don't think that should be where we're focusing our attention and our youth and our shit towards shit that we know is horrible for us. Like, like we got enough negative publicity that's leading us down the wrong path.
So he shouldn't take the deal and find another deal with another somewhere else.
If we were programmed right as black people, we wouldn't do shit like this. So I can't, you know what I mean? It's not his fault. This is our programming. We're programmed to say, as long as we're paid right, you can watch me die.
And disrespect me or whatever.
Well, it doesn't necessarily saying I'm going to eat this every day. Like, that's his personal decision to capitalize off of it. And who cares? Like, I mean, do your thing. For you, you know how much you weigh. You know if you have diabetes or high,
He's
high
18
blood
though.
pressure. Right, but doesn't mean I have to eat it. I can be on TV with it in my hand and then throw it away off camera. You know what I'm saying?
Like-
It doesn't.
But
Like,
what is
do
that
we
doing to the
believe-
But
community?
the kids his size, they don't see the off-camera shit. They believe the commercial.
Think
Like
for
he's-
yourself.
Hey, this
I just-
nigga-
But you can't. Not as a kid though. You do see that as commercialized a lot, and it's only geared towards us. Like McDonald's, and so they're always rapping, "Come and get this," and come and.
Right,
So it's
right.
always the fast food. You never see like a Tender Greens or them healthy places marketing towards us.
Right.
Right,
They
no,
do.
I get that. I get that for sure.
Man,
In our entire community, like once you cross the 10 freeway, you're not going to get anything for real fresh, groceries included.
Absolutely.
Like,
It's crazy. Even like what's available. Like if you notice when you're in the hood, quote unquote hood, there's a fast food. It's always available. If you go up to have you ever just been to Calabasas?
Right.
You don't just see. I mean, you might see a McDonald's because they're everywhere, but you don't see a bunch of other fast food restaurants
Ain't
just
no,
available.
ain't no greasy mom pop shits in the cool ass neighborhoods. But look, so I got to thinking, why are we okay with people paying to watch us die? Because we all watching each other die slowly. That's life. You know what I'm saying?
Because we'd rather see us get paid and die than not get paid and die.
because historically, the same thing has happened for free.
But
Yeah.
look, so there's two answers: money, and then if somebody commits a crime, we're okay with watching them die. Like they have witnesses when people get executed.
Yes,
You feel what I'm
they
saying?
sit there.
They say, I'll read the list of people that can watch you die if you commit a crime. Hold on.
Where it's like the mayor, your lawyer, the parents of the people that you killed.
So you're right on. Immediate family members of the victim. They must be at least 18. The warden of the prison or deputy warden. The sheriff of the county where the crime was committed. The offender's spiritual advisor or prison chaplain. The prison physician. Attendance deemed necessary by the warden to carry out an execution. Up to 7 members of the media selected in accordance with the guidelines promulgated by the Department of Corrections. The condemned offender's immediate family.
It's a lot of people.
1 defense counsel
watch
chosen by the offender. The state attorney general are
That's a lot of people.
designated.
All to watch a nigga die.
I think it.
They all getting paid except the family, right?
We all,
Damn.
but I
like
think
a
it's
free
something.
ticket.
else.
They're all at work.
It costs $90,000 to lethally inject somebody.
God dang, I didn't know that.
Popeyes is doing it for $5, $10.
It's a pre-funeral.
So this is what I'm saying. Being executed for committing a crime and then executing yourself because of how you eat are 2 forms of murder. One, you're murdering yourself. Other, you're being murdered by the state. I think a way to combat these very obese people being put in situations where they're eating fucked up is send witnesses. If you had to eat that Popeyes chicken in front of, your mom, your dad, your spiritual advisor, the fucking sheriff for the county.
Right, everybody.
Yeah.
At a few bites in, you're gonna start looking at you. You're gonna hear yourself smacking. Everybody gonna be sitting there. It's gonna be 20 people
Judgment.
looking at you, and you're gonna start eventually feeling stupid and want to do something a different way.
Or you can realize the
fact.
check you getting and keep on eating.
I used to date a guy when
Right,
he used
or
to get
where-
food from the club at night. He would put the phone on mute when he was pulling up to like Del Taco and shit because he knew I was gonna talk shit about
That's
that.
hilarious.
Right.
So he would pull up, and I could obviously hear it go from us talking
You,
to
right.
for a second. Then like,
Dead
so
silence,
he
yeah.
like, and so one day I said, "Oh, you in the drive-thru? What is the deal with that?" Oh yeah, shit. I'm at Del Taco. Fuck it. Okay, so you already know this some bullshit.
Yep.
Like you know damn well you 43 years old and you ain't got no business.
Right. I don't know if you're going. I don't know if you're going back for more chicken and sweet tea if it's 30 people watching you eat this way.
Well,
But we not
I'll
allowed
tell you
to
what
do
I
that.
do.
What you gonna do?
Put on a blindfold and keep eating.
We're not allowed to judge people though.
know.
We're not allowed to tell somebody you eating too much. That's fat shaming though.
Yeah. But somebody said that's a stupid. How's it a stupid idea? You stupid nigga. It already exists. They're already doing this. They're already
Gets
people.
mad too.
But you
I'm
know,
saying.
no, there's a lot of like there's a comedian friend of we probably all know him. He lost 75 pounds. He's healthy now. He said fat shaming is what got me to lose weight. All my friends just kept coming at me. So he got in shape, and now he's living a healthier life. And people go, well, but I want to. But if you have kids, you always say that's the most important thing to you. Then why don't you want to be healthier and be here longer for them?
The
Just
problem
like-
I have with that, Deshaun, because I think I know the comedian talked about, is the same comedian that told me, you know what, you actually be pretty if you lose weight.
Fuck that nigga.
You know
for
what I'm
that.
saying? So my whole thing is just
Wait.
because that's what motivated you, it doesn't motivate everybody else.
Hey,
Some
hey,
of-
hey,
No. That's
I
but that
agree
was
with
his
Sarah.
body. But that had nothing to do. I mean, you're
But
pretty. This is
somebody
your
that
pretty.
was fat told you if you lose weight,
You
you'll
be-
be
No, this is after he lost all the weight.
I
and all
no.
of a sudden-
There's two different comedians. I know now. I
Okay.
think I know exactly who
Okay.
you're talking about.
Well,
But
whoever that was,
but you
a
also got to look at
whole-ass
look at the type of women and stuff that he deals with. He's very, I don't want to say superficial, but he's very strategic. There you go. He's very strategic in who he talks to.
Very calculated.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's something different.
But he has a problem with he doesn't like himself.
That's what I.
And then then he's gonna project that onto you or onto you. So a lot of times, like if I see you're happy, right? And let's just say I might have a chance or I do have a chance. A lot of dudes will go, I need to
seen that
belittle
one.
you to get you to come down so that I can conquer you, pretty much.
Right.
Wow.
That's
That's
called
horrible.
narcissism.
Think about it. Like I've actually I knew a
niggas'
dude in college that
favorite word.
literally
That's what
when
they-
he
I
first
thought
would
that
walk
was
up to
getting
a
their
girl.
head before you get in their bed.
No, like I know a dude that would literally he would always point out a woman's flaw. He would always say nicely like, oh, or he would do something light like signal like, oh, you got a booger in your nose or something. Then he would knock her down a little bit.
Yeah.
And he just started there, but he would always do that.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
that nigga-
different.
That nigga's a pimp.
Anytime, look, because anytime you got to knock somebody down to feel better about yourself, you're filling a void. You know what I'm saying? So that's tough, man.
That's
'Cause
what the military and pimps do.
all day long.
But I'm sorry to be butting in here, but you know, as a person that I've been big all my life, for people, really nigga, 'cause you feel like
You're not
you've been
big
jiggly
like
all-
that, though. You're
No,
not.
but the thing is, I've been
Them big
above.
old bitties you got.
Like,
But
you
I've been
partially
above.
skinny.
But I've been above the regular weight for my height and everything like that. I have skinny legs and fat up body. Anyway. But the thing is that I can talk about myself better than anybody else can. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Because I've been, with myself all my life. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that when other people think that it's okay for them to try to come in and try to tell you and what you need to do. How about just getting to know people and getting to actually have a rapport with people instead of always trying to change everybody else
I'm with
when
you.
they have so many things within themselves that they need to correct.
I agree 100% because I got flaws like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But look at this, though. The ability to hide is why there's so many fat people. And that's why there's so many flawed people.
So it's
If-
the waist trainer's fault.
Well, no, it's clothes.
It's the
It's
waist
clothes.
trainer.
all their
If
fault.
we were all naked, there would be less big people.
You think people will work out more because you can see their body?
Because even though if you're super big, you can't hide it. There is something subconsciously
When you put that shirt
that
or
I
that
could put that
sweaty on.
shirt and them big pants on, and I feel like ain't nobody seeing what's really happening.
Yeah.
Right.
If everybody was naked, it would be different. it would be completely different. People would be more honest. You know what I'm saying? Women wouldn't be getting pregnant and having babies with niggas they don't really fuck with like that. It would just be harder to lie because you're always exposed. You can't hide your hand or act like you this certain type. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all out there.
And that is determined by nudity?
I think so. It's that, look, man, there are certain things that you do that transcend the other parts of your life, but you don't really realize it. For example, he's an ex-athlete. I'm an ex-athlete. He's an ex-athlete. I can always lean on my experiences as a hooper and developing my game when I'm going through shit in life that may be tough. I can always resonate to the days where I couldn't dunk and I was trying to get to dunk, or I didn't have a crossover or a good left hand and I had to work to get it. Like those things all, you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the same shit happens with clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I don't feel good about my body, I could just buy a nice shirt and put it on, and now I feel like I'm the shit. But when really, in reality, you're not really the shit.
You're still the same person still.
You're still the same nigga. So we feel we're hiding in plain sight, but we forget that motherfuckers can see us.
Yeah, but that's why people wear name brands, because they don't know their own.
Right.
I mean, but that's everything. That's hair, that's weave, that's eyelashes, that's makeup.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
That's the problem. And that's
even with the men, facade of these cars y'all buying to get attention and blah, 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 blah. Like, you know what I mean? But that's society. Like, we create our own images.
And that's the reason why a nigga could fuck a woman that you used to fuck and feel like if he could lie to you, or if he doesn't know, or he feel like you don't know about, he could feel like not necessarily that he's getting away with something, but he could just feel okay about himself. But not understanding that the biological implications, like even though you may lie to me or lie to her or lie to somebody else about something, you still got to deal with you on the inside. Mm-hmm. So there's still turmoil in you. You're not getting rid of it because you feel like you're getting over on me. You know what I'm saying? You still got to deal with yourself at some point. That's why revenge is so weak to me. Unless you kill a family member or somebody I love, it's like there's really no reason for revenge on so many different levels. If you do what somebody else does and it's not normally what you would do out of revenge, the other person is winning.
Right.
Thoroughly.
I can agree with that.
They're winning. Right. Mm-hmm. Kraig turned into Miss Cleo. Fuck you. So anyway, yeah, I think this kid, man, even though I'm glad he got the money, you know what I'm saying? I just hate that we're in a position where, I mean, they trying to kill us in every different way anyway. Food ain't the only way. Mm-hmm. But I just wish we would put ourselves in a position where we could say no to shit more that wasn't beneficial for everybody.
Food is just the most out there. And it's something we do all day. It's something we do everything. We celebrate with food. Death is food. Everything we do is surrounded by food.
Right.
Like, you ever went to a meeting, they didn't have no food, you'd be like, oh, I ain't never come back to no meeting.
Oh, you feel disrespectful.
I bet you I don't come back again. You ain't got a snack or nothing.
I got a granola bar or something. Granola bar is the most disrespectful form of food. You mean you're going to help me out a little bit?
Yeah, but not a lot of bit.
I'm going to give you a grain
You're
or
still
two.
going to be hungry, but you're going to be in
But here's a grain or two.
TV went off. TV.
A grain or two.
Yeah,
That's
they
what you
know.
can get.
I didn't realize. One day I was thinking like, dang, everything we do is revolves around food. Celebrations, everything.
Hell yeah.
You
Sorrow,
win,
happiness.
food. You lost, food.
Food.
I was like, God,
You
damn.
did food.
Everything.
For real.
Everything.
Food. What you got for us? You got something for us today?
Oh.
See what y'all work.
While they get that together, can I add something?
Yes.
Yeah, go. Of course you can.
I think that
so-
is because with the Woman King, a lot of people were upset because Viola Davis said that at least it's black film, like black lead characters getting out there on the mainstream screen. And so it's almost like the rule of dominoes. Like, I believe all money ain't good money. So it's almost with this kid here. It's like, even though you're happy, at least he's getting money. But at the same time, what is the cause, what the consequences of accepting those things? And I think a lot of people don't think about the consequences. They just think about the money and and how it's going to help in another different way.
Satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
You said when people say it again about the consequences?
A lot of people don't think about the consequences that, that particular money or attention brings. I think, especially with like in reference to the Woman King, I think it was, to me, it was something that was really set us back because it wasn't a truthful story that was put out as truthful fact. With him, I think even though it's good that they're giving him money, at the same time, it's like, but what are you doing to him?
Right.
You know, as a person, you know, are you promoting his life or are you taking away?
Right.
But the money, people don't care.
Yeah.
I think too. Plus, you know, when you've come, if I don't know his financial background, but I'm saying if you go to somebody who has nothing and you offer them a little bit of something, a lot of people, like, it can change your lifestyle.
Yeah.
A lot of people are willing to take that and just be okay with it because it's like, well, I'm getting my family out of poverty.
Yeah.
So, question: do you think he wouldn't have got the deal if he wasn't as big as he is?
Well, the whole reason he got the popularity because he was a fat kid.
You mean his
It
size?
was how funny.
A fat black kid eating chicken
Is-
in
I
I
front
think
of
it was
everybody
his
was the
look
funny.
and everything.
Absolutely.
Definitely, I think it was his look and like
look
him,
in his eyes,
Yeah, like
yeah.
it wasn't just because he was fat. I don't think, but
It definitely played
no.
a part in it though. Like
yeah,
if he was
it
in-
made it funnier.
If he was a light-skinned, mulatto-looking kid making
wouldn't
that
have got
same
nothing.
face, nobody would even
Or if he was in
remember
shape,
that.
too.
Would have never went viral because it would not have the effect.
I don't remember what he did because it's a whole video.
he danced
right?
or something, I thought.
It was a meme. Yeah, he just looked crazy. That's what he.
No, but the
that-
video was something too.
Yeah, there was a video to
There was
it.
a guy who said something to him, and he even said he was like, they even said he didn't know who the dude was, so he just like, what the fool? He was thinking, nigga, who the fuck is you?
Right.
Yeah, not my daddy.
I mean, that is true. He did fit the stereotype. Chunky, dark skin.
Fat
Easy.
kids are always going to go viral in situations where food is involved. It is funny.
Right.
Period. Point blank.
Well, I think they're hilarious, so I second that notion.
What you got for us, right?
So, since we're talking about humanity and stuff like that, like, are you considered less of a person because you are less fortunate or you don't have the money that other people in society have? Like, I was looking at this article. So this man is in San Francisco. He is outside of his property. There's a homeless woman that's kind of like, hanging out on the sidewalk. So, and I don't know if he had told her, she needs to move along, and she had not done so. He takes out his water hose and full on hoses her down like we're still in the civil rights movement. Like, get the fuck away from in front of my property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, one
But
more
now
time?
she's on the sidewalk. That is
homeless.
owned by the state. I mean, the city, not
Wait,
the
start
state.
over. Hold on. I got
Okay.
lost.
He said I got lost.
I got lost.
San Francisco. There's a man standing outside his property. Homeless lady on the sidewalk in front. They don't say if he actually told her to leave before this point or not, but he takes out his water hose and hoses this lady down to shoo her away. And my thing is that cool just because you're superior to people because of the money that you have versus a homeless person or a less fortunate person?
Play the video, but don't play the sound. Just hit play on it.
Okay. Hold on, give me just a second. It's gonna.
So she was on a public sidewalk,
She's on the sidewalk.
and he hosed her to get
In
her
front
away.
of-
Yes,
in
like
front of
civil
his
rights
house.
movement, like they used to do. Is like
That's
In
assault.
front of his house.
But if she on the
But
public,
it's a sidewalk. Like he doesn't own the sidewalk.
They said a
But
free
quick
shower.
question.
You can't be homeless in front of my house. You got to go.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah, I feel
But
like.
is that how you go about that?
well,
you just get a
they
water
old.
hose
He
like they're a
both
dog?
old. He
You know who
both
that look
old.
like? Who that look like? What comedian do that look like?
Honest John.
Honest John. This,
But Honest John loves black people. He's black on the inside.
Yeah.
He would never do this.
But what I'm saying is this: she just sat down and put her shit.
Maybe
down.
she was at the end of her fucking rope that day.
nah, that's assault.
Yeah.
That's assault. She can catch the flu or something and die from being wet out there in the cold.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to him.
So what was he supposed to do?
So basically,
Call the police.
law enforcement said he will not face any criminal consequences
Right.
at all.
Not even shocked.
So
What if that was your mom?
I'd be fucking
My
livid.
mama be at my house.
No, what I'm saying is, but like
If she on the street, mom was fucking up beyond belief.
some people are losing their mind and don't really look.
That's assault. I
what-
just feel like he
what-
had no right.
He didn't have the right. I agree, but he had the right, but didn't have the right. That's public property. But when people are like losing their, a lot of these people, homeless people, are losing their mind, and it's kind of a weird situation because if somebody still has the ability to feed themselves and do certain shit, even though they're not in their right mind, they could be out. So it's some people who, a lot of the motherfuckers don't have to be homeless. They just out because they mind is telling
Mentally
them,
ill.
right. So if she's mentally ill, that is a system failure. That's not even his failure or her failure. There should be places that people can go who may not be in the mental capacity to know they can go there.
But my thing, sometimes it's just as simple as kindness. Like, you know, in Compton, where I'm from, like, I know the homeless people. Right. Like, I know the people, like, unfortunately, they've probably been homeless longer than they should be. So we actually know them. But a kind word, instead of aggressively trying to move her, if you would have been like, hey, you know what? I got stuff going on, like, you know, right here, I really don't need what you need. Give her a goddamn 50-cent sandwich and tell her to have a nice day. And she would never disrespect your property. Always, like you, it's how you treat people.
Right.
Because if I'm homeless and you be like, can you please move? Right. I would move. But if you say, motherfucking nigger, if you don't get your nigga, I'm posting up. And do something.
But let me ask you this. We don't know what happened before this.
And that's what I said.
It could have been a conversation being had.
The story is she was outside of his store. Actually, she wasn't outside of his gallery. She was across from the the wine tasting place next door. Okay. And he came up. If you seen the video, like right here, Barabos wine tasting. His shop is next to there. It wasn't where she was, and somebody ended up vandalizing his place too.
Well, I mean, they're gonna vandalize his place because people felt he was being mean to the lady. But I'm looking at it as we don't know what type of conversation. Maybe she was in front of his spot first. She moved over to be a smart ass.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it could have went.
But even her doing that, okay, I'm not in front of your shit.
But don't be a smart ass about it because, number one, why are you just spotting up on the curb? There's plenty of parks.
I understand
There's plenty of parks.
But why, then her comeback could be, why are you worried about it? I'm in front of their store, not your store.
Because, like I said, she was probably being funny style. You ain't never told a person to move out my way and then they just move kind of slightly.
Sorry, because I'm reading the story right here. And actually, the owner of the winery, whatever, she was saying that she didn't mind because the lady had been out there. Like the lady, this is not new to the area.
So he went out of his way then.
He went, yes. Okay. He went out of his way to do this to this woman.
Right. And at that point, she probably like, yo, I'm good with her, so mind your business.
Yeah, I just think that's all the way out of line. I think you still have to treat people with the kind and decency of being a human being. Yes, we can deal with it if we have to, you know, call somebody or get people involved or whatever, if there's a continuing issue. But am I going to put a water hose on any human being because we can't communicate? And like, that's ridiculous.
No, I hear you.
Still a human being. I don't care if you're homeless, on drugs, mentally ill. You're still a human being, period.
I mean, I think he out of pocket for hosing her. He just got to deal with the consequences. If that was my mama, I'm coming back and knocking your old ass out.
I hear that.
Period, point blank.
You got to look at both sides.
I no passes on disrespect for my mom, nigga. Putting that ski mask on, nigga, and I'm folding you up. Yeah. And I'm going to find that water hose, huh?
The fact that people rather record it and not do anything is like beyond me.
Yeah, the recorders, like, why are you just allowing this?
If you are recording it because for a reason, you think it's either wrong or funny or something. If you think it's wrong, you're recording, why not go up to him?
Because I would be mad at the recorder and the person who did it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still mad at the person that did the George Floyd shit.
And there was multiple people.
No, but the one that got that main.
Yeah. Like, you didn't want to say stop, nothing. You just want to keep recording.
They got an award for it.
So you got an. I don't even talk about that.
Right.
Yeah, wait, what?
I just stop.
They got an award for that shit.
But you know what? Like he said, the people don't look at it like that could be my grandmother or my aunt. Hey. They just look at it. It's whoever it is.
Somebody said bums have no coof, but they do have family members, nigga. And I guarantee if she got children and they seen that, nigga, that store is a wrap, nigga.
I know a dude that got stomped when I was a child, got beat. He got dog walked by this. So they were dating and the dude stole her car and hit her, and she had 3 sons. Oh. And they beat him bad. Like I remember me and my mom was going to pick my dad up from his job, and that's what they was beating the brakes off this dude. They threw him, like, they had to get us inside. They was beating him against the door. They beat him for hours. Yeah. Hours. Yeah. They took a break because they were getting so tired. Right. Like, I was a kid, I'm sitting there watching, and they're going.
Like
then they started taking turns, so it would be 2 beating, 1 resting.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
about. And they beat this dude for, when I say hours, legit. Like, we didn't leave. Like, I think we got there like at 7. We left around like 10 o'clock because that's when it was finally safe.
A video went viral like that when a lady came out of her house, came back to her house to like go in, and the dude ran up on the porch, pushed a woman into her house to rob her, and her 3 sons was sitting in the living room. And
See?
they
Got
put
that ass.
they
As they
locked
should've.
the door and just wore his ass out. They said the way that he looked,
Yeah.
police came. She was like, the only reason why the nigga ain't dead because mama told him stop.
That's how this situation. As a kid, I still remember his eye, like everything was leaking on
I don't
this
know. My
dude.
mama can stop me, bro. I can't handle her being disrespected.
No, I get
That's
you.
beyond
But I
disrespect.
mean,
Yeah, I
your
couldn't
mama
handle
say
it. That's
stop,
beyond.
nigga. That's like, come on, man. That's probably God talking through your mom before
Yeah,
that
that's-
last punch.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
and
saying?
then-
That last punch is gonna take you away from her.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're
she
right.
like, you know.
But maybe you were so tired too. Now you're able to hear now. Because sometimes you're so mad you can't
You can't hear.
hear. You can't barely see everything.
If you take my first three and you still up, that's a
But if, like I said, they was hours.
Is this before or after you ate two Happy
no,
Meals?
right now.
You a little more sluggish
Meals.
after
Right now.
them chicken
The
nuggets.
mighty
Okay.
kids. meal.
I'm letting you know. Send a nigga my way. You'll find out.
We're going to wrap it up in a second. What you got for us, Deshaun?
Oh man. Hold on, now I gotta dig it out. I wasn't even ready.
I wanted to send a congrats, nigga. Some
What happened?
that Corday and Osaka
Oh, I was just gonna say
came
that.
out with
Cardinal.
a baby, man.
Who?
The girl, her name is Naomi. No, I think it's Naomi.
Oh, the tennis.
Tennis player that beat Serena.
Uh-huh.
Her and Corday, the rapper, underneath Dr. Dre,
Okay.
they having a baby together, like in her prime.
Oh, wow.
I like
You know what I'm
that.
saying? It's-
She got a lot of flack.
She
I didn't
needed
like
a
that.
plan B.
I didn't know. Shout out to y'all. Respect.
Yeah, Corday's a good rapper though. If you ever
Okay.
like peep him out, the boy can rap. You know what I'm saying? He got bars.
Mm-hmm.
But Naomi, I love her story as far as
She's a-
her. You know what I'm
But
saying?
did you see how people was getting at her when she pulled out of the competition because of her mental health? She was like, no, she was only 16 or 17, and she was like, yo, I just can't deal with like the way the
Everything.
press talks to me and
Right.
treats me. And grown people were like, she should be able to. I'm like, dude, she's a child.
Yeah.
She's gifted and she's talented. She's on that level, but like, you can't tell me.
How
First
to
of all, that
be
would have been
me.
my kid,
Right.
and if she says she can't, you can't do it. And if anybody say something, now we got problems now.
Problem.
But they mad. Like a lot of people have been saying that they mad at him
Why?
because he got her pregnant in her prime.
What, he ain't do nothing wrong?
That's
Right. No. I look at it like they to me, I think they a dope couple.
Yeah, I don't
You know
think
what
she
I'm
was
saying?
16. I thought she was grown too.
How old is she?
No, I think
Well,
right I
now
think she's
I'm talking about
19,
when
19
she
or 20.
pulled out the tournament. This was a while back.
But she's dope as a
She's
tennis player.
25.
25, okay.
Now I'm talking about this tournament
She's dope
stuff.
That
as
was
a
like 2 years
tennis player.
Okay.
She's dope as a tennis player, homie. She played against Serena, and you know what I
I
mean?
think you could have a baby whenever you want to. Just
Right.
get your ass back in the gym, get back on the job. Beyonce did it, popped out 3 when she was at the top, when everybody told her, don't you fucking do it. And she said, I'm doing it. I'm going to create my family and I'm going to still get this money.
Yeah.
So I don't like that stereotypical, once women have kids, you're trash, you're through. Like, I don't like that.
It's the fact that it's her prime. and
Okay,
A
but-
lot of people that are, you know.
Serena
But you know what
got
sucks,
back on,
though?
you can get back on.
No, Serena
and-
won one while pregnant.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying, you can get back on.
But that's
She'll be
why
all right.
Allison Felix walked away from Nike. Like that's one thing women athletes have to deal with is getting pregnant and your sponsorship not wanting to pay you
right.
or take care of you while you're pregnant. And that's why she walked away from Nike because she was like, "Yo, you're doing us wrong."
Right.
And that's I think Serena had spoke out on that, and that's why it's dope for her to do that. Like, yeah, but, man, like
But a lot of these women are deciding to have babies now. Like at first, like you waited to the end of your career. You know, Janet Jackson, Halle Berry, all them. They really waited to after 40
Mary
something.
J. Blige still
like
holding on.
yeah, Mary J. Whatever. Like that was the norm. If you wanted a career, you had to pick either or. You're not getting pregnant and starting no family if you still want to be popping. It was no choice for us.
Right.
yeah.
You know, but I think shoot, with all this surgery and shit, look at Cardi B was 25 in the top of her top, popped them out right then and got right back on.
Cardi B from the hood though.
So what?
She has babies differently.
But she didn't have none. But she didn't have no baby starting out.
She's
Last thing, Cardinal.
no, Cardi B did. I thought she had a baby already. When
Got two.
She got 2 now, but she's had them since she been that late.
But
That girl.
You know.
What else you got?
Oh, you want to hit that?
Oh,
one?
go
You
ahead.
got it? I just want to say, Cardinal official joins the Def Jam team. He's the global A&R for Def Jam. That's a black man. So I always like to give shout outs when
The Canadian rapper?
yeah, and he's here now. and
Congrats.
he's got that official position. So I thought that was dope.
Hey, reach out, Cardinal. We got a music review show every week, man.
Right.
My eyes are expecting.
Yeah.
Some of those artists, niggas, ignorant niggas never could say artists plural. Artists. Some of them artists over here, nigga.
Artai.
Artists sisters.
Yeah, but I thought that was dope. Anyway,
Hell yeah. Well,
that
hey,
was
man,
dope.
what you got? You got something for?
I tripped about Carl. I call him Carlton Banks, but we know him as Alfonso Ribeiro.
Okay, yeah.
He went kind of nuts at a festival, talking about how much he loved white women.
There we go.
He said
He went crazy too with it.
no shit.
He was screaming this shit. He said, "I see some fine white bitches I can take home tonight." And he just kept saying, he said, "You know me, I'm known for taking home a good looking white bitch."
Yeah.
And he just kept saying, I'm like, damn, nigga, is it that serious?
Yeah, he doubled down,
But
tripled
then
down on it.
I'm tripping, him saying that. Then they turn around and show that he's married
Right.
to a white woman
Yeah.
with some kids. But I'm like, for him to just say,
Who's surprised about
it's
that?
a-
He's
no,
been
but
a
I'm-
whitewashed character
I
for 30
know,
years.
but for him to say it the way that he say it, knowing black people has backed him even being whitewashed for years.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not mad. He's living in this truth. I've always known he been
But damn, you married saying it like that? I love
Well,
me
well,
a
that's
good
the-
white bitch.
But the only one that should have a problem with that is the wife.
Yeah,
She should have been the only one with a comment.
I think black people should
I
have
like
a problem
white
with that,
bitches.
how you
All
say
these
that.
niggas like white bitches. So what?
But it's the way you said it.
Why do people care? Why do people care? Why do niggas care? Why do niggas care who another man fucks?
No, I don't think you care.
That shit was always weird to me. Like with certain movements in our community where they trip off niggas dating white bitches. I mean, I get it, but I'm a conqueror, nigga.
Yeah, but
Every white bitch I get pregnant is a plus for niggas. That's a nigga child coming out that white pussy. Do you understand? I'm a frontline soldier for blackness, man.
He said, I'm a frontline soldier. I just always felt like if you can't handle your own race, what type of nigga are you?
Like if you exclude them.
You feel me? Like really honestly, if you can't handle a black woman,
What is you talking about?
I mean,
women
we
don't
all
ha-
know black women are a little bit
aren't a
stronger
race.
when it comes.
Women
No,
aren't a
strong-
race.
Women are women. Women aren't a race, nigga. You can't tell. I mean, that's a tough one for me, man. I mean, 90% black women is what I mess with. But what I'm saying is, if a woman is volunteering and she doing what I tell her to do, and I'm a black man, that's a win for us as a people. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because why is that a win for us as a people?
Because one drop makes you black. So if a woman spits out a white woman spits out a black baby with a white man, that's a black baby.
Right.
You feel
Not a white
You know what I'm
baby.
saying? Dr. Frances Cress Wessling, I always say her name wrong. She has a theory. It's called the white genetic survival theory, right? And it's a proven theory that she was able to prove. She passed a couple years ago. And it basically points out the fact that white people fear us because white males fear black males because they know that we can eradicate them through breeding.
Yeah.
By sleeping with their women.
Yeah.
So this is already their train of thought that we don't want niggas to fuck white women, not because of the sex, but because we are trying to preserve the race because once they shit out a black baby,
It's no longer pure. They're
Right.
pure white or whatever.
It's a black baby.
it's a black baby. And that's how strong we are as a people, our genetics. Everybody in this room at some point has some type of mixture in them. It may not be your grandmother, your great-grandmother, but I guarantee no matter
Somebody
how
white.
black you are, you got some of that in you if you in this country. So I look at it a different way, nigga. Hey, pillage and conquer, nigga.
But
That nigga crazy.
But I say that too though. Like, but for black women or whatever type of woman, whatever race you are, like you say, if you can't handle your own race, then what type of nigga are you? But then I be like, damn, but handle what? Like, what do we handle? Are we saying
The
strong?
strengthening of all that.
Strong like
Strengthening
lift the couch, or strong like a smart mouth and gonna bark back and talk shit to you?
Strong personality, yeah.
But what nigga want that in any woman?
But I mean, I look at it like I'm not saying that you know, that's something that you're supposed to accept all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you one of them type of niggas that don't care You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the finishing line, all that barking and shit ain't gonna mean nothing to me.
Right.
When it comes to the finish line.
Nah, man, I be liking peace, man, and I be liking, you know, I just like peaceful women. Like I like sweethearts. I don't like a woman. I don't care what
That's
race
feisty.
she is. Yeah, that's just want to just, you know.
In-pocketness supersedes race. I'm not about to be
in-pocket for real?
in-pocketness. If it ain't no cooperation with you, you could be the most beautiful black woman in the world. You could be a 10, and you're giving me zero cooperation. I don't really mess with white girls like that, but I don't see a problem with it. I've done it before. But if I get a 6, no matter what race she is, and she cooperating, the dime bitch kick rocks.
100 times in a row.
Kick rocks, bitch.
No, 100 times. And that's where they got it fucked up.
I
That's
don't like when you do your lips like that.
Nah.
That is hilarious.
No,
Nah,
but
I
that's
feel
real
that.
shit. No, because it's like, man, for me, man, if I'm gonna pick a woman and be like, you know what, I got you, you me. I don't need to hear no extra shit. We going left. That's where we headed. Let's go. Like I don't have time for a woman to always questioning. Just keep shit cool. You did? Because I'm gonna keep shit cool type nigga. You know what I mean? We gonna eat and we gonna be cool, man. I ain't no bitch barking at me.
100%.
Ain't no bitch barking at me.
I ain't got time.
100%.
But you like more submissive, passive, do what the fuck you say every second. Like
But I don't tell my women what to
but
do.
like-
I don't tell my women what to do.
Cooperation?
No, we can cooperate, but like, okay, so we can't have a discussion because you a man and I'm a woman.
What does
I can't
discussion
have
have-
an opinion. I can't say shit.
No,
because you
that's not what it means.
Is that what you heard? I'm sorry.
No, because that's where y'all's little
Just don't lead with bitch
shit
ass
be
niggas.
going.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that. It's just the fact
Everybody
that
switching.
it's not that. It's just the fact that I'm not saying I want to tell you what to do, Roz. I'm not telling you that you can't have an opinion different than mine, Roz. That's conversation, and we can also have
That nigga
disagreements.
smooth talking to her right now.
But
We can
then
have disagreements too.
But you just said that you don't want to hear nobody barking at you.
Barking and disagreeing are two different things. Wouldn't you agree? Just because you
Yeah.
disagree don't mean you barking
But-
at me. And there's a way to disagree, I like to believe, because like shit.
There's
I like
a way
how
to
he
talk to
just
everybody.
smoothed that out right now.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
He
but
brought his
no,
base down, she brought
I
hers
agree.
down.
I agree with you. We should be able to disagree without it being disrespectful because I'm a girl and you're a man, or I'm a woman and you're a man. That's not. You're never gonna have a conducive relationship like that. If I feel like I'm held hostage and whatever you say must go, I can't say shit. What if I was right? What if I had a better idea? What if
I believe
my
in that.
idea was not saying that just because you're a man, but
No,
I'm
I
saying
believe
what if today this particular
Yes.
situation,
Yes.
my ideas are better fucking ideas than you got on this topic.
Absolutely.
My way will work better.
All right. So I like
But
that.
I can't tell you
But
because
I'm-
you the man.
No, that's not. I hate that you heard that. I hate that you heard that.
He said, I
because
hate that you
there's
heard that.
something to be said about disagreeing. That's fine. But
How
is
do
a
you
way.
disagree,
And
too?
there's also a way to talk to your man, just like there's a way to talk to your woman.
Yeah.
We could disagree, but the minute you get up in my face and you done yelling and you just because you disagree, I don't like women like that.
She said that earlier.
Because
though,
I'm cool.
The tone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I did
tone.
say it about the
It's tone. Like I could disagree with my woman and still, you know what I mean, and I don't have to, you know, because tone and energy from a man to a woman is already. So once you raise your voice, that's taken it to a whole nother level. Now that doesn't mean I don't fucking yell or get upset or raise my voice, but no different than I make sure I take that into consideration when I'm trying to, first of all, get something understood, get to the bottom of something. So no, not at all, baby. I don't think that you should, you know what I mean? I don't think that you should be like,
True.
you can't talk, you can't disagree.
Yeah, I could never be in a situation like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
and
not what I'm
like,
on.
I'm working on my tone because I've learned that too. Because I'm a very emotional person. I'm super aggressive and I'm super emotional, and so I have to channel that from my day-to-day life in my single Rozness, and then being in a relationship.
My single Rosness.
What's aggressive? What do you mean by aggressive?
I love that.
Right.
Like, I am the nicest, bestest girlfriend in the world as long as I'm getting my way. I have
Wow,
not.
that
would be conducive to a good relationship.
I am the shit. I cook, I clean, I take care of you, come to your job, drop you off, do all this shit.
That's that
extra shit,
Sagittarius
busting
shit.
it wide open, nigga. We doing some freaky shit,
That's
nigga.
that
What you want to
Sagittarius
do
shit.
today? Throw that leg, nigga. But then
I need
you don't
everything
let
to
me
be my
get my
way.
motherfucking
Listen,
way.
that's that sad
and
shit.
it's some like I
It's like I'm gonna give you because Sagittarius, and I hate to turn this into a zodiac
Because I
conversation.
give you everything you want.
I give
everything.
No, you give more importantly, you give of yourself. You give of your time. See, it's one thing, and that's the difference. When you start giving of your time, it's a trick, fellas. Because they expect for you to say yes to everything else.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all go on and play.
Yes.
Y'all go ahead, I'll watch the kids.
Yes.
But the minute I say I need $1,000 and you ain't got
Right
it,
now.
all you motherfuckers.
What?
So ain't nobody dealing with that's not conducive to a good,
Well,
good
shit,
relationship.
it's been working.
That shit ain't conducive as long as you get your way.
But I am learning though, because I don't always
It is deceptive.
I don't always say the right. I can say what I want, but I don't always choose the correct term, the way to do shit. Like, I still stick by what the fuck I'm saying, but I need to learn to stop in the moment, give everybody their just due respect, still get my point across, but in a daintier way. I'm aggressive, like all my friends are men. So like I talk to people like men talk to men. And I have to remember, hello, titties, they might be small, but they're there. So you need to bring it down a notch and still remember, like before I even talk to, even as friends, I got a lot of male friends. I can't talk to you like I talk to her. Okay. You still a man. You understand? So I have to be a little softer. Like, and that takes a lot.
If you want a man.
No, but that takes a lot for somebody that has lived 40 years without a husband.
Come on, girl.
Lived 40 years doing shit by myself and having to function. And then for me to, let me swallow it before
If you want a man.
No, it's not. If you
Swallow
want
it. All right.
That's what she said.
I'll tell you
That'll
this,
help
Kevin.
the relationship.
No, I'm saying it greaters your chances.
May I say this to you,
yeah.
Kevin? It's like it's not the man. It's not because you're a man that you get the respect, or that a woman, you can't find a woman that can be submissive or be subservient or whatever to you.
Yeah.
I remember, like, there's one man I've ever been with in my entire existence that he did not require or ask for it. It's just his presence demanded it. He didn't have to.
Yep.
He didn't have to do much. It made me want to be more feminine.
But you were that already though.
But I wasn't to everybody else. I was like Roz, because I'm grown. I got my own stuff, so I'm gonna do my own thing. You can't tell me what to do or demand things from me that it seems more of like you're trying to lord over me other than be with me.
Yeah, no, I understand that. You never want to be in a
That's
situation.
a tough situation.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a situation where a dude trying to control your life. But I think all this shit has got lost and the lines have got a bit blurred. And now I'm talking about being able to know strategy. If I had a daughter or a little sister, I'd be like, yo.
But I want to submit a little bit. Like,
But no,
I
it's
want
got
a
to be
man
if it
to
ain't
be
in
manly.
you. But if it ain't in you, it ain't in you. You ain't gonna
nigga
fuck
is
with no man that
confused
ain't
in here.
manly.
And
No,
put
you
the-
gotta be a little manly. Like if you don't,
But
like
you
if you
can't-
don't put in a position to make me want to like be like that, like, then you a bitch.
That's the only part you
Wow.
got. That's the only part a lot of women got to work on.
But then you a bitch though. If you don't, you
Why
might
you
not
pick?
be
Why you
fucking
dealing with
But
that?
I'm
type of-
not a bitch. This is what you got to realize, Ross.
That's the one I.
No,
She
this
threw
is what you
that
got
out
to
there
realize.
quick. That relationship with Roz is rough.
But one second. Hey, put the Discord link in there. The Discord link. We want to take some calls in a second. We're going to put the Discord link in. We're going to ask the question. Are you a bitch if a woman don't feel like being submissive around you? Did that make you a
If
bitch?
you don't give that energy. A lot of niggas don't got real nigga energy. I'm so sorry to be the one to break the news to you.
Real, exactly.
What's real nigga
That's-
energy?
Like some niggas is bitch ass niggas, and like it radiates.
But
when
you
walk
never
in the
date
door.
them though.
She said
But you
it
would never date them.
radiates. Man, I have accidentally fucked a shit, but it's just,
Yeah.
oh, that's my phone. It's okay.
No, a lot of men have men makeup. They make you feel like that they a man, and
Y'all
they really
niggas.
not.
I'm just
Y'all
not strong.
niggas.
Thank you,
Well,
baby.
yeah, because you've been manipulated. When women.
You can't be softer than me.
Here's the thing. I hate to say
Damn,
women,
that's
right?
rough, nigga. That's like
But
every nigga in the
a lot of
military.
niggas who they think are real niggas are manipulating them. And so when they get around a nigga that's being vulnerable and honest, they view
Exactly.
that as
No,
weakness.
don't get. That's not.
I
What
know
said.
what it is.
That's not what I said, though.
But what I'm saying is when you say to make you feel a certain way, I can say things to evoke a feeling. That don't mean that your feeling is right. You feel what I'm saying?
Or it's based in anything real.
How you know a nigga fuck with you if he vulnerable with you?
No, that vulnerability is not what I'm talking about. I'm friends with you. We've been friends for a long time.
Uh-oh.
You're the type of guy, like you demand it radiates off of you what type of, how you was raised, what type of daddy you got, what type of woman you deal with. It radiates off of you. Another nigga that's sitting next to you don't got that same energy. It's not, I'm a man, I'm a follower, I'm the king of the cast. Every man don't give that energy.
Right.
That's why they don't receive it, is what I'm trying to say.
I respect it. I think you're right. But then I'm gonna tell you something. You niggas could chime in and tell me what y'all think. The bitch niggas win more with bitches than the real niggas.
And hoes get the best niggas on the planet.
All right, because men don't compromise. But what I'm saying is men don't compromise their principles because of emotion. You feel what I'm saying? So no matter how crazy you act as a woman, or no matter how emotional you get, I still have a set of morals that are inflexible. There's shit that I won't do. There's shit that I won't stand for.
Facts.
And a lot of times, bitch niggas compromise those morals, and women think that a compromising ass nigga that's taking deals with bitches is a real nigga.
It's a good nigga. That's
Real
the-
niggas don't make deals with bitches.
Wait a minute.
We don't make deals. When I say making deals, I'm talking about my morals and my integrity and the shit that my foundation is built on.
And you shouldn't.
But that's what I'm saying. Whole niggas make deals, and y'all think that means that the shit that you saying, you basing. I'm not saying you. I'm saying women. A lot of times they base that. I don't feel. You know, when they talk about you don't make me feel like a woman, or you, all that feeling shit is not real. It's fantasy. So you're not gonna get to a real nigga's heart and soul if you put him in a position where he has to compromise his moral outset and integrity to make you feel something that ain't even real. You got to be solid enough to understand that my way ain't working, like Corey HOLCOMB says, and you got to be solid enough to understand, hey, I got to wait on this. A good man, I got to wait on this. I got to sit right here in this corner, and I got to wait on him to realize what he's dealing with. If you're not willing to wait on a nigga to recognize what it is, you're never going to get a good nigga. Because the patience is what's going to get you the loyalty that you're looking for.
You gotta wait on a nigga. You gotta wait on a nigga to realize what now.
So let me say this, and I'm gonna try to smooth it, because I knew the message was gonna get lost right there.
I'm too rough.
That's where the message was gonna get lost right there. You gave my out. You gave my out.
I gave her out.
When you said get in the corner, that was it.
Get your ass over there, bitch, and wait on this. I'm fucking with you.
But you know what though? What's crazy is, and I'm gonna speak to waiting. Sometimes women get a nigga, they meet a dude, and he at the beginning stages, right? But they can't see no further than what they think it's supposed to be. So what happened, they end up shitting on the nigga in the beginning before the nigga actually blossomed. You thought he was broke because he was broke. You thought because he was a broke nigga. No, the nigga was at the beginning. And a lot of times that's where women mouths get nasty, and they fuck over a nigga in the beginning stage, and he'll never trust you.
Ever.
You know what I mean? So when he grows, he might even fuck with you. But there's
Not
something
the long
there.
way.
Not the long way. Because he remembered the words you said when he was broke. So that's why you got to know the difference between a broke nigga and a broken nigga who you just ain't got no money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's the patience. Look, any nigga that's in the beginning that has a goal, what keeps him focused on his goal is his principles and his foundation and who he has as a man. So if you just see broke and you don't see, oh, okay, this is a plan in execution.
Yes.
Then that's what I mean by patience. That's what I mean by sit over there and wait on it to happen. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? The loyalty coming from us, we only giving loyalty to the one that was licking the wounds and helping us heal in this fight. That's the only woman that's getting a nigga's true loyalty. If I get to the other side of the battle, and you know, because we start battles off with a bunch of soldiers. We all started our battles off with a bunch of soldiers. A lot of niggas died along the way. And sometimes we get PTSD because we the last man standing, because we didn't fought to get to this position. So here come a new woman. She's beautiful. She's educated. She got everything I want, but I really have no loyalty to her because I know she wasn't the type that was going to wait on me to fight this battle. When I was away at war, she going to be fucking all the other soldiers on the base. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what I mean by patience. It's like once you meet a nigga you feel is worthy, you have to trust that he has the core principles that you're looking for in a man, and you got to be patient and wait on him
But you gotta and they gotta know what core principles to look for. Like sometimes they don't even know what they looking for. They looking for belts and bags and all funny cars and speakers and shit. They think that's what to look at. And again, this is something I would say to my sister. Like, yo, you probably need dog working on some shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know nigga ain't got no paper right now, but what y'all really need, like what you want him to do, bitch, what you got?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you find somebody that you like, if you fucking him and he ain't got no money.
A real chick is not solely judging you on what she got. Okay. I'm dating a broke nigga right now, loving my life, right?
Okay.
Like no, for real. I mean, he not broke, but he just ain't got the type of money that I've dated in the past.
Respect.
Right?
Okay.
Like he not broke.
Put.
But he a good dude.
One of the best dudes, the best shit going on. But like, how many? Like, 'cause you got to be careful that you're dealing with healed people.
That's a great fucking point.
But you have to be very careful because, like, I walked into him on accident and he's a great guy. But I can't bring in all this other fucking fuckboy shit that other people fucked up my kindness for weakness 45 different times. And now I'm with a guy that I can date like 100. Not about money, not about the come up, not about nothing. We help each other. Like, he might say, Roz, can I hold $200? It's cool because I know he's going to give me my $5 back. But anyway.
Yeah.
Like, but like, I never had my heart open like that where a nigga could even feel like he could do that. And I'm going to say yes.
Right.
You know, so you got to make sure you're dealing with a healed heart because I had to have a healed heart in order to open up and allow this man to come into my life.
Great point.
You know what I'm saying? And for me to even be a good bitch to him.
You know what? I
even
agree.
For 5 minutes.
And then a part of being grown is realizing that look, when we all suffer from trauma, but when we have trauma that's based in ignorance, we got to learn to let it go. If you didn't have the appropriate information and understanding when you experience the trauma, and then after you have it, we got to learn to release that shit.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
That's hard.
It is hard, but I'm saying, like, what happens to you when you're your lesser self, we gotta learn that we can't take that to these higher levels. Niggas, like,
that's real talk.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, why would you carry that? Why would you carry empty luggage with you on an airplane?
Don't acknowledge
but they don't even know they got it until the situation hit them again. It's like, damn, I'm not over that from the last nigga.
They don't even know that they don't know.
Oh shit, I'm blaming him for this. Wow.
Look, if you're feeling frustrated in life about anything, sometimes you don't know what it's. Sometimes you don't know why you're frustrated. You just like, why am I feeling this way? That's God or whatever you believe in trying to enlighten you. You know what I'm saying? That you have to figure out. That's under that. You know what I'm saying? That's like a breakthrough coming. Like, understanding is a fight, but once you get to that level of understanding, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how the fuck to say what I'm trying to say right now.
Just say it.
But it's certain shit that will never happen to me again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But some people allow shit to keep happening because they're fighting like they enjoy the feeling of being fucked up or the feeling of
subconsciously.
Shit. Right, subconsciously.
They don't even know that they continue to convert or convert back to that place because they don't fucking know. They don't know. And they're delusional about it.
I got in an argument with somebody. Some women like to be hit. And they like the abuse and to be talked too bad and, you know, put down by men. Is that a fact? That women, there's women that really, like, they're looking for the damage. They're comfortable with the damage and the issue and the drama 100%. And trauma.
That's all they
100%.
Yeah, because it's not
what like none of that.
Because it's not what they want, it's what they're accustomed to.
What you say?
It's not what they want, it's what they're accustomed to.
But I was told.
I agree, but I think it's a stronger word than accustomed. I think conditioned. Because conditioned it has psychological implications. Once you become conditioned to something, your psyche, if it's not in the right space, could tell you that this is good for me, even if it's not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree. I think you're right on point, Sarah. We're gonna wrap up the show. You about to say something?
Oh yeah, I was saying. Sorry. I was saying no. Like, I know a chick was like, we could never be together because, like, she was so used to dudes going upside her head. She was like, nah, I know you wouldn't hit me or do whoop-de-whoop.
She said that?
She said this straight to my face. And I was like, wow. Yeah, like, why would you want to get hit?
Because that's what she accustomed.
But that's all. She was like, I don't know how to break out of that, though, Deshaun. Like, I can't be talked to normally. Like, because when I first meet you, I'm going to let you know, like, straight up, like, what we not going to do, we not going to call each other out of name. We not going to be, like, I walk smooth away from that because it escalates quickly. Like if a man talks to me like that, we gonna fight. But if a woman, like you a woman, I'll put my hands on you. So I'd rather just stop.
We
So
got somebody in the
knowing that.
Discord.
But yeah, so anyways, she kept, and that's all she knew how to deal with love. That's her love language.
Hey, if you're in the Discord, man, make sure you hit the camera so we can bring you in. I'm not bringing you in unless you're on video. They on video yet?
I'm trying to. No, they're not on video yet. Jay Brown, can you get on video for me, huh?
So the question, what's the question we asking the fans? The question that we gonna ask the fans, huh?
Love language of fist.
What?
Jay Brown, put your camera on, honey.
You
Hit
guys
the-
even
hit the
believe in
camera
love
button.
language? And do you know what your love language is? That's very important because a lot of people don't even know anything about that.
Right.
They don't even know how to love people, and they don't even know how they want to be loved or what's their way to receive loved in the best fashion.
That's a great point.
Or can you date a dime? Like, can you really genuinely date a bad bitch?
I don't think it exists. I don't think a dime exists.
Well, okay, well then that's just for lack of better words. But just
Like
a
a very-
beautiful, super, super beautiful. And then for the ladies, could y'all deal with a man that be having bitches and you know it?
But every guy has bitches.
No, but you know he has that level.
I couldn't, as much as I love Idris, I couldn't date him because every bitch, like I'll be slapping hoes in every restaurant, every bar.
like-
We getting kicked out the Oscars.
Hilarious.
A man can have like females around because I'm not intimidated by anyone, and that's just because I know myself.
Principalities.
Yeah, like, but as far as if you are a cheater, no, I don't have to deal with that. So,
Well, no, not cheater, but just you know a guy when you see him that has
is
it.
that fine guy,
Or
and
just he
all
just
that.
got you know that he has.
Kevin. I would never
Yeah,
date you. If that's what you're asking.
We got somebody in here?
No, real talk.
Yes, I think it's actually a female.
Okay,
she just left.
that's even better.
Oh, she left. Spicy Original, please come back, girl. What
Spicy
happened?
Original, come back in here and talk your shit, baby.
Yes.
Before we wrap this shit up.
Yes.
No, could you though? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. I'm not
I don't
talking
date
about cheating.
flirts.
Does a woman without patience deserve a good man?
Yes. Because we got to learn
Wait,
too.
say
We're
that
going to
again?
learn today.
Patience for
Okay.
what though?
Say that again.
Does a woman without patience deserve a good man?
No.
If she-
But that's supposed to be our virtue, though. So
Yeah.
I do agree with you. That's
Yeah.
supposed to be one of the things that we signed up
you
to do.
can't, because look, if you're a nice looking woman, to keep a nigga, all you gotta do is offer him peace. And it takes patience to offer peace. If you, I swear to God.
But you know, most of y'all
These
niggas got all
be
this baggage
bars,
we got to
man.
accept.
I swear to God, if you bag a nigga that you really like, if you offer him peace, he's never going nowhere.
Never going anywhere.
So what y'all saying? I need to shut the fuck up when I go home.
It ain't
today?
about shutting the fuck up. It's about this.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah.
You can't
what the
you can't get locked into this shit. We all get I've been here with a woman I care about where we just ain't getting along. Where it's just like, fuck you, bitch. Like that's how you because it's so combative. You get to a point where you just have no patience for the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you can fight that as a woman and just offer that nigga peace, a real nigga's gonna check himself about you every time.
Yes.
He gonna check himself about if he not
He
treating
gonna
you
check
right.
himself.
He gonna be like, you know what? I love this motherfucker. Why am I doing this to her? Or why am I not keeping my word with because you offering him peace. You offering him the ability to think about you and him and life and come up with constructive ways to solve
together.
conflict. You know what I'm saying? But if he come home and it's just like it's some rocky shit going on. He
gotta
ducking
bob and
punches.
weave.
Everything. But what about that bitch? It's always that, or like I swear to God, you ain't gonna keep a nigga. But if you offering peace, you a king.
You had that nigga for life.
He'll never. I swear to God.
He will be around. That's why women be so confused on why sometimes the side bitch don't look as attractive as them. They be like, look at that fat bitch. Look at that. Yeah, but that bitch be over there having him kicked up, chilling, listening, just being chill.
What's going on? It's my guy from Toronto. What's going on, B?
We got another one.
What's going on, Kraig?
Man,
What's going on, everybody?
good to hear from you, brother. Hey, so we got the question, man. The question is this: does a woman who does not have patience deserve a good man?
All right. Well, first things first. Desan, he only takes vacations to islands.
They're talking about his eye.
That's the first thing. I have to get that off my chest. Okay, but a woman who just has no
He's like,
patience-
first of all,
Hey, bro, that was funny as fuck, nigga. That was hilarious.
He said, I got one. Check.
islands.
Yeah, it's all love though. But I'll say this: a woman that has no patience, like honestly, like you don't deserve a good man. Like just like a man with no patience, you don't deserve a good woman. It's
There we
like
go.
it doesn't matter about that because, like you have to have patience for someone that you know is a good person. Like if they're a good person, but it's like sometimes they fuck up here and there. It's like you gotta work with that. Like some things that you can't work with, like say, oh, I'm not gonna get into that, but
Right.
to wrap it up, if you don't have patience, you don't deserve a good person.
Hey, I fuck with that. I fuck
I
with
can agree with that.
And that's all.
but I like he addressed it both the courts, like the woman side and the man side.
Nah, he's a good dude.
We got to figure it out, nigga. You got on another onesie, motherfucker.
Right.
Nah, not today.
Coat with no shirt.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
fuck it, man. I'm wearing my
you
chain.
sexy, baby.
Yesterday
You
he
sexy.
called in yesterday and the
Fuck
nigga
that.
had on a onesie with a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, hey, is this another?
Show was getting on me yesterday. I didn't
Yeah.
have anything for him.
None,
but
none of these
I
niggas
talked
can
to
fit
this
in the
trainer
onesie. They
today.
hating.
The nigga finally learned how to fetch, man. Can you believe that?
But no, coming in with that island joke, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was
a good
top
one.
notch. I ain't gonna lie. That might be the best joke of the day, man.
Yeah, nice.
Great shit. Well, before we let you go, man, you want to roast anybody else? Have at it.
No, I don't have anything right now. It's just all love. It's all
All right,
love.
man. Hey, well,
He was
hey,
like mic dropper.
love and respect, man. If you want, man, cut up this episode and tag me in it, man. You know we love to create content with the viewers, man.
Yeah,
Much
yeah,
respect.
for sure,
funny.
man. I got you for sure.
Much respect. If I owe you something, get it from God. God. Next caller.
Oh,
That was
hey,
funny.
All right, come on, baby.
He said,
All right.
fuck
Maximus,
that.
come on.
Hit the
I'm going to
video.
come in with a
But he
zinger.
was hitting you a few minutes ago. He said, "Why is Deshaun looking at me?"
Yeah.
Yeah, stop looking at me.
That is funny.
Come on, honey. Come on, Maximus. Come
Hit-
on,
hit-
through.
on now.
Maximus. Hit the video, Maximus.
Yo, nigga.
For Sarah, before we let Sarah clown you when you come in.
Right, right,
You don't
right.
want that fade.
This nigga.
Maximus, unmute your phone, nigga. We see
Unmute your phone and the camera. God damn.
You got 10 seconds.
Oh, he gone. He left.
Yep.
Damn, Maximus, why would you do that, man?
Trash
Bring-
ass.
That nigga was trying to spell his name on the Discord.
Anybody else in the Discord?
No, because you have to put your camera thing on. If I see your camera,
Oh, it's
On,
people
then I
there,
can
but they
come on.
just ain't working it right.
yeah, it's like,
Come on, man. We're going to wrap this up in a quick second, man. You want to get roasted? Call in, man.
yeah, y'all doing the miles.
All right.
The link is in the description. Y'all see it over there. Okay, here's our dreaded friend coming in right here.
Our dreaded friend.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Rogue Life, come through.
He know what to do, man.
Press that
Hey, man, we
camera.
appreciate the props, man. We had 25 props. Let's get 50 episode. What's going on, my nigga that work at the punk-ass homeless shelter? What's going on with you, man?
Hey, what's up? What's up with y'all, fam?
Hey, man, chilling. I think I made a mistake and said East Palo Alto is in the Bay. It's not in the Bay, right?
It is in the Bay. Niggas right next to Stanford.
Oh, okay.
That nigga said nigga to you
It's,
like,
yeah.
Okay, somebody in the comments was like, hey, East Palo Alto ain't in the Bay. Well, shout out to East Palo Alto. I fuck with y'all niggas heavy, man. Hey, answer the question, broski. You always enlighten us. Does a woman with no patience deserve a good man?
Nah, not really. You know what I mean? Like, in order to get anything out of life, you got to put in the work. You know what I mean? In this microwave society, motherfuckers, we want everything off top. You know what I mean? Hella fast and shit. And it always happened like that. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when niggas deal with a lot of different bitches, you know, you able to discern a lot of different shit. You know what I mean? You can see certain qualities that you want. And you know what I mean? And women think they can do the same thing, but you really can't. You know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, not to be like, oh, niggas got the upper hand or any of that, but niggas is fucking bitches. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, if, you know, if the corporation ain't right, man, the nigga gonna go get the next bitch and the next bitch and do whatever he can. You know what I mean? And if she ain't willing to submit, that's on her.
Straight. Wait, she had a response to you. What was you saying?
Why are you guys saying it like men are always the prize? Like women can do the same. We can leave your broke ass too. Like what do you mean? Like, it don't make sense.
We are always the prize.
No,
we're the protection.
I get it,
but do y'all?
I mean, I get it, but at the end of the day, everybody need direction. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
And everybody needs provision, and all provision ain't financial. You know what I mean? All provision ain't emotional bullshit or whatever. Black malehood encapsulates all that shit.
Straight
you know
up.
what I mean? It's nurturing, it's providing all that. It's not no white male rage. It's actually the opposite.
But it's
You
like
get what I
women
mean?
hold
So, like-
men up. Women hold men up. Like we give you guys what you need. We provide
Yeah,
for
but
you
we
guys.
talking-
We provide for you guys. And it's just like you guys sometimes are the providers. You guys sometimes are that. Like we are always that all the time.
Provide.
Always what?
Always what we need to be for men. Like even
What
though
you mean?
we are all like for real.
Provide what?
I mean,
But
most women.
but
Most
we talking
women.
about women not being cooperative, though. You know, we talking about women not being in
I guess
pocket.
that's
And so,
those type of women.
at the end of the day, regardless if you ain't got your shit right, always damn near in the position of power because, you able to choose who you want to fuck with. You know what I mean? So, like, y'all can do the same thing, but y'all don't have the same, you can't discern the same way men could discern. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
they can't because
we go through.
because a lot of things is based on how they feel. So that's why that's the difference.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
it ain't no feelings out here.
Everybody scared to feel.
Why?
I'm just saying, in the world that men deal with is a principle-driven world, so it ain't no feelings in that. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of decisions that men have to make that go against how they feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's the biggest difference. It's like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times the way you feel is a fantasy. And if you can't support that fantasy with concrete things, you know what I'm saying?
Why are feelings not real?
Because it's what you choose to believe. It's you know.
I mean,
go ahead.
A lot of it to me is women base their shit off of happiness. You know what I mean? And trying to fill whatever little void they got from not being whole. So they go out and reach out for niggas that, you know what I mean, kind of building themselves up or whatever. And even then, niggas got messed up conception about women, how we need a bitch to be a bad bitch and have her body together and all that shit. But at the end of the day, like you said, if a bitch ain't cooperating, we gonna go get a 5.
Man.
I'm gonna rock with a 5 all motherfucking day because I know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean?
Y'all cold with the 5s.
Hey,
Real
man.
talk.
I don't know if I can go that
I
low.
mean,
But she's still being evaluated on her looks, though.
What you say?
6 3/4.
6 to 7. But I
But
feel you, my
3/4.
nigga. He's saying some real shit though.
But he not valuing her on her looks. He's valuing
No, I
her
know.
on her cooperation.
I know.
Saying
But is that what we're judged on?
cooperation?
I got to cooperate.
That's
Not
what
off top.
But that's what makes you
I'm
like
not
peace is how you keep us. Cooperation is another way.
Like we
But
don't know
men
that.
always act like they only want a side of peace.
Say it again.
Men always act like they want a side of peace instead of full peace. That's
What
why
you
they
mean,
got the
side
side
piece?
bitches. That's why they got all these side pieces out here trying to get a little piece of it.
Now I'm gonna say this too, and I for guys that I feel like are in relationships and running around fucking a whole bunch of different women when they're in a relationship, them niggas is really hustling backwards. First of all, you know what I'm saying? If you running around fuck a bunch of bitches and you consider yourself in a relationship, you might as well break up. And a lot of times niggas don't be knowing themselves, so they find peace in conquering, and that's that fake reality of believing that I've accomplished something by fucking a new bitch. When in essence you just gave yourself and set yourself back in some ways. So that's what it really be about for most times. So any nigga that's doing that, you know what I'm saying? All that shit come to fruition. You'll figure that shit out. But to what you were saying about how like, you could just move on to the next. Like if you ain't ready, I move on to the next. I feel like this. I truly believe that first of all, a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, but a woman who finds a motherfucker that want to provide and protect her is a good thing. And it ain't like everywhere. Like to get a man, so when they say the men are the prize, like you think you gonna just leave this man, it's gonna be another man that's gonna want to take care of you. And do other shit. Then you're gonna leave that man, it's another nigga that's gonna be a good nigga. Because all niggas are flawed. But I get it. Cheating and all of that ain't necessary. If you feel like you want to leave because of that, yeah. But if you just like, yo, we could just leave. Women could do it too.
But why
people
can't we feel both ways? Like I just
Everything
really,
don't go both ways.
But no, but I just no, but I'm just saying I
It
just
don't go
like
both-
Roz is like a contradiction. No. Like I can understand some of y'all points too. As men, y'all are right about some of it, but I'm not like I don't agree with 100% of what men say about how we should be in check or whatever like that. Like I can agree with both of us on a certain point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're not all the way wrong. I'm not all the way right. I believe that there is a common ground for the two of us. I agree with a lot of you guys. Like, even being a woman, y'all point of view makes sense to a certain degree with me.
Right.
Because I think
So
also
fuck
it's,
you. I'm not a contradiction. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, you rat bastards.
What
but I
you
think
say,
it's
Sam?
talking about prizes and all that kind of stuff. Would you rather be the prize or the victor, the winner, or the ones that's able to gain whatever their prize is?
Right. I mean, shit, man. That's a cold psychology. You know what I'm saying? As a man is about, being a man is about doing work. So I'd rather be the victor. You know what I'm saying? Because really, if I don't work, I don't eat. You know what I'm saying? And so if I'm taking care of you, you don't have to do the work I do. So when you try to go tit for tat with me, if I'm your provider and I'm taking care of you, you can't go tit for tat with me unless you're doing what I'm doing. And then if you're doing what I'm doing, your mind, you're going to be unbalanced as a woman because you're not built to deal with some of the shit that I'm built to deal with and vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why baller niggas would rather they chick not work because that stress that they get at work and dealing with coworkers and all that, we don't want that shit at the house because that's competition and competition is deadly, especially when it comes to providing. So I don't want my household unbalanced and a woman that's trying to do what I do or you did it, so I did it and all that. That shit is out the door. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't lead to anything productive between two people that are trying to build a future together. I'm going to wrap up this show. Kev got a show coming up. Shout out to the show.
Yeah, Zodiac Show. We're going to be in this. We're going to break some shit up and we're going to break it the fuck down, man. I'm in the building, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate you calling all the way, calling in from East Palo Alto, man. Love and respect, bro. We'll see you next time. If all you something, get it from God. God. Everybody shout out where they
That
social
nigga
media.
was on there for a long time,
that's-
wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the
Right,
homie, man.
Follow me on IG and everything. Kevin Tate is.
Yeah, Roz is funny.
KEVINTATEIS.
Oh no, it's right there. It's
Roz is funny. Instagram, wherever. Roz is funny.
Deshaun Ross Comedy, DSEAN. DeScene Ross Comedy. They keep
DeScene.
spelling it wrong every time it come up.
Every time.
They said, I keep coming up. DeScene.
They said
they
island.
said I poppies.
Ness,
Hilariosity.
Ness_Queen Callie is NESS_Queen Callie. And I wasn't in my best mood today, guys.
No, you did your thing.
Man, you know, you can find your boy, man, Mouthpiece, Voice of Venice Beach on TikTok and Instagram, JC Mouthpiece Thompson on Facebook, and Mouthpiece the MC on Twitter.
Hey, man.
24.
That's been this episode of Roast with the Host Morning Show. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all watch this Sunday, 8 p.m., the Roast Domino League, featuring some of the funniest comedians and people you know. We're going to be talking shit and competing. And overall, you can interact with us and make a donation to your favorite domino player. That's been this episode of Oh You Something, Get It From God.
And y'all be able to see me too.
Oh, yeah, Sarah on there too. God.
God.